That's why I'm telling him to do it.
I would never surreptitiously turn on the recording.
Absolutely, don't do that. So this is how we're gonna start things. Yeah. Okay, Doug, tell us when you're clean. Okay.
I'm good.
Hold on. Everybody pretend to be normal. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say the line. God damn it. Okay, and go. Is anybody here but not all here? But that is me. But you missed it. Okay, hold on.
I didn't realize there was more at the end.
Yeah, no. There was a comma. Hold on. I'll do it clean. I'll get rid of the comma part. Ready?
Okay, cool.
Is anybody here but not all here?
I have never regretted not living in Iraq more than this.
Clean take. Clean take. Were y'all satisfied with that cut?
Oh, that's lunch.
Okay, that's lunch. That's lunch, everyone.
What did craft services bring for us?
I hate, Doug, that like your enthusiasm for the bit feeded into my enthusiasm for the stupid fucking bit. It made me like lean forward. It woke me up a little from whatever like
your verticality.
Yeah. Yeah, the verticality went up there, and that's tremendous. Thank you for this wonderful gift. Whoa. As I leaned forward too hard, my headset stopped working for a second. Oh no. I went too far on the verticality scale. Okay, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. This is good. Merlin, not right now. Okay. Who wants to play some Monster of the Week? Sound off. Doug. It was almost a response, but I heard it. Adam.
Hell yeah.
Max.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo, very good. Sean.
Yeah. Yoo-hoo!
Right. Ted.
Yo.
Okay. Ted actually it is a standard Ted yo, and that is comforting with all the nonsense going on. It's good to anchor ourselves. Root ourselves in what's true and good. Okay.
These things are
who wants to recap what happened last time on this delightful show of ours?
I can do it.
I took notes.
Yes, please.
Oh, if you want to.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say I could do it because I bought a journal specifically for this game.
Yeah. Oh, when we're done with this game, I need you to mail it to me.
No, for sure. Well, to be fair, I'm starting like halfway through, but also, no, I bought one specifically because my notes are always scattered, and so like if this book is specifically dedicated to that,
yeah,
I can work in chronological order.
I said what I said. I want you to mail it to me because I know it's going to start organized, and it is not going to end that way.
No,
it's also just so weird because you said, no, I know what you're thinking. I know that you're thinking it's not going to work, but here's what I'm going to do. Exactly what I've always done, and also basically use a notebook exactly as intended.
Okay.
I know you're thinking I'm going to fall off the bike, but listen, I'm going to put one foot on one side, one foot on the other. I'm going to start pedaling, and then it's going to work, okay? I know what you're thinking.
I would also like everyone in this hateful ass group to know that I in those little like post-it note marker things where like you pull it out and you can stick it to a piece of page. So I'm much.
Oh, you have a bookmark. You got a bookmark.
You got a
bookmark. No. They're like little like. No, they're not bookmarks.
You're talking about the little post-it flags.
Yeah.
Tabs, the little tabs.
You're lagging out slightly, at least to me.
Yeah, exactly. And so like all my notebooks have like a million of them, but at least I know where to go now.
Right. Do you actually have a color code like key where you know blue is this and red is this?
Like I'm at baby steps moments, and you are go collegiate level. Okay, the fact that I'm
you're
should be like worth praise enough.
Right. So you're using them like a bookmark for now.
No, bookmarks are just like, hey, come to this page because this is where I left off. These are, hey, if you want to come back to Dr. Thompson so that you can finally call to get that scheduled, even though it's been 3 weeks, this is where you'll go for it.
I see. This is very good. This is very good.
Yeah, which reminds me, I need to make that call. Anyways.
Yeah, it also reminds me that you need to recap the episode. Damn it.
Thank you for trying to get organized. Okay, I start with we make it to Amoros's complex. Maybe I should work on my introductions. Anyways, to conduct a summoning ceremony where Cam and Deb got shocked by lightning, but we successfully summoned the creature. We make a deal to help and it flies away. We then head to the bay / pier to summon. That means I didn't really know which way we were going. To summon the other creature. Apparently the water creatures are celebrating a new birth and they refuse to leave until this conflict is resolved as they fear an attack at their backs as they fled. Excuse me. After talking to both, we don't want to take a side, but do want them gone. We discuss potential ways to intervene without taking a side. Awkward discovers that the Thunderbird is charging an attack while the Panthers are preparing for set attack. Harlow is stuck at the Mystic Library. Amoros went home. Deb did some digging, and Cam visited some mermaids. I did have to erase that because at first I thought he visited otters. So that was an update that I made.
That's an interesting thing. Yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah. Apparently, one of these.
Now otters are the domesticated animals of mermaids, and they are their version of dogs.
I'm actually quite glad I let you guys.
Yeah, it's decided that
domesticated otters the way that humans have domesticated dogs.
Oh my god,
that is my.
That's what we've decided. So that's true now.
I'm actually glad that I told you guys this because the next one of the birds is his MO is drowning birds. They call themselves dinglehoppers. A really respectful villain makes his way to us. And then, because fuck you guys, I'm organized, at the bottom where it says action items, the journal specifically has it like sectioned off. I put Amoros Jinx +2, Tune 1, Thunderbird +2.
Okay.
I don't know what the second part means, but Amoros, you have 2 Jinx.
Yes, nice.
Okay. So you take +1 forward. The other things I will root in because Harlow's car is out of commission because it got flooded and just
I drove it in a puddle.
Yeah, you drove it all over town and fucked it a little. Deb, you are going to have updates regularly from the police contact you have, Cocaine Cop. That are going to be about the weather because they're getting the most like up-to-date NOAA information.
Yeah.
Cam, you are having one of the or rather just you asked of the Dinglehopper Collective to like go basically check out the Mishipeshus, right? Like
specifically it was oh god, this is what I did not write down. There was a 3 drops of blood in the water means try to get the baby Mishipeshu away from the Thunderbirds. Something like that. Something along those lines.
They informed you also that a probable thing that can kill the Thunderbirds is drowning. If only because that's the weapon that the Mishipeshu might use to kill them. Let's see.
Oh my god, categorically the most important thing. There are 7 caves of treasures.
Yeah, the 7 caves. It's very specific in my language. It's the 7 caves of stuff.
7 caves of stuff.
Yeah, it's not treasures, it's stuff.
7 caves of stuff. It's their stuff. Amoros, you went back to kind of your roots and traveled. I believe you actually went back to the temple. You sort of let yourself be guided to the original temple to kind of center yourself. Then you spent most of that night just doing superhero shit around town, saving people, getting people out of their cars, like,
the waters
protecting
are
people.
rising.
we had a crazy get together at a fucking horribly like misguided attempt at a fucking Florida like dive bar on the coast of Lake Michigan. Which is also where I think Cam bought the gaudy t-shirt that he offered in tribute to the Dingle Hopper Collective.
Yep.
Harlow, I'm trying to remember. I'm blanking on what else. Because I know
I was in the library,
right,
and I've gained an edge for negotiating. I've done mythology research, and I've got an edge for negotiating with the Thunderbirds and the Meshupishu.
Got it. Okay. Awkward. What? I think Awkward. You also spent time in the library. I don't remember what.
It was really only while Harlow was there, and the thing was, if Harlow was staying the night, then I would not be.
Got it.
Yeah, I didn't really look or learn anything.
Let's see. Anything else? Oh, there was an exchange with the Mishipeshu, specifically with regards to what was given and what was given to you in return. You asked an important question of it, which was essentially like with regards to Awkward and this issue of these other families that keep reoccurring in your cases. Like, is Awkward there was something about like, is Awkward in danger and a little bit more, and the answer was fundamentally yes. And also that you were thinking about essentially that you were thinking about things wrong, and that in fact the word you should be using is consolidation. That was the thing she ended that with, which made at least 3 people go, oh shit. But yeah, you are in the process now of deciding what to do. You have all of the information at your disposal. It's now the following day. The rain has not abated in any meaningful way. What do you all do? I think actually we ended with all of you getting back to the coffee shop, which is still sandbagged up. And you were gonna, yes, that is where we ended. You're going back to the coffee shop to have a discussion where you share everything you've learned and come up with a plan. And because nobody is going into the coffee shop today, Harlow basically has run of the place. You do have to, however, go in through the back because the front is sandbagged.
I reached out to some friends, and I think that a peaceful resolution is to propose to both parties a sacred holiday today. We do something, we find a reason that the Thunderbirds can celebrate, and the Meshupishu do as well. Give them time to have not fighting so that this can end well for everybody. We can appeal to the Thunderbirds' ideas of mercy in allowing for peace for a minute. That's the best I've been able to come up with.
What do Thunderbirds celebrate?
I mean, I think that we could play it to like marking it as the Day of Mercy or something like that, or even if we want to let them have their pettiness, like something stupid, even that could just be about how awesome it is that they gave everybody a break today. Clear skies and everyone's happy about it.
That's a good idea.
I've gotten some better ideas of how we can speak to these creatures going on as well. But that isn't something that I'm very good at. I can write something up, but I think it'd go over better if someone else were to propose the idea.
Excuse me.
What do we know about the Meshipishi?
Meshpishu.
Mesh
Peshu.
Joe.
If it's all right with everybody, I think I'm just going to call them the catfish.
It's translates to the Great Lynx. They're very long, great creatures with a history that almost predates the Thunderbirds, though the Thunderbird seems to have a more widespread impact and influence over the culture. I pull up a photo of like a ancient illustration.
And the pitch to both of these groups is that they each take a day off, have a holiday.
Yeah, like Christmas and Valentine's Day. Respectively, did either of them. Is that about right?
Is there something we can do to give significance?
Yeah. Well, the Thunderbird said they want prayer. They'd like an offering.
Not to like shit on the solution, because certainly I don't have a better one, and I do like it. I'm just kind of wondering two things. One, how are we going to convince the other that the other has actually agreed and not just using it as a way to get their defenses down so that they can attack? And two, that part being an actual reality, because the cats already think that even a retreat would result in an attack. So how do we know that both sides would believe that the other is standing down and not just preparing an attack while the other stands down?
I think that would rely on someone who is more charismatic than me being able to convince them. They just have to trust us. And I mean, like I said, the Thunderbirds want prayer, and they're not bad creatures. I think if we appeal to their good nature and do what they ask, they'll be inclined to do what we want.
Get that. I just also think that if they're good creatures, then they must think that what they're doing is good, and that includes the eradication of these cat things. So saying, hey, don't do this good thing that makes you good may not process logically consistent.
Yeah, but it's kind of the only argument we have.
Well,
fair point. Like I said, I don't have any better solution.
To your point, there is a baseness to each of their natures. These Mishipeshi, the catfish, they do have a connection to the underworld, which carries negative energies. How do we know that helping them in any way is doing the right thing, is doing good?
I'm thinking of a baby giant water lynx, and I feel bad about letting it get eaten.
And if its nature is to grow and consume and harm,
Mine is too. So is yours, and I point around, and yours.
do we think we know enough about either of these tribes to make a decision?
I do.
I also do have a question. The purpose of this is to allow the cats to escape, or is it just like a day of peace?
The purpose is to make
Because
the
if it's
rain stop.
the latter, then that just delays it. I mean, but if it's only a day, then it just delays it for a day. I mean, it gives us another day to think of another option or opportunity, certainly. But what's the end goal here? I guess is the question.
If we are successful in a negotiation, the Thunderbirds lay off. The Mishu Peshu have a day to recover and escape. No storm is had. The baby survives. The Thunderbirds are given a day of honor.
Okay, so then the Panthers escape, and then the Thunderbirds let them, and then the Thunderbirds, now back on their mission, would follow the Panthers wherever they go from there.
Right.
Okay. I mean, again, I can't leave the city, so the safer we make it, the better it is for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the Panthers and Thunderbirds aren't gonna go anywhere. We just don't want them right here. They're gonna be on this planet anyway.
Sure.
Well,
I mean, unless the Thunderbirds eradicate them, but yeah.
it sounds to me like the order of operations then is to make sure that these Panthers agree to the plan. No sense going to the Thundercats proposing some day of reverence if the Panthers won't then hightail it out of town in those 24 hours.
Smart. Yeah, that's really smart.
Do we really need to get the cats involved? What if we just offer the Thunderbirds? Now you got me doing it. What if we offer the Thunderbirds that day of reverence? They wouldn't have to worry. It would stand to reason they wouldn't have to worry about the cats coming for them if we're there, because both sides have already said that our presence is enough to shift this entire war in one side's favor or the other. If I mean, it follows then that if the cats were to attack while, I mean, let me rephrase that. It follows that the train of thought is if the cats attack while we're giving our reverence, then well, I mean, surely since we're giving our reverence, we would fall on the side of the birds at that point. And at that point, you know, why it makes it so the cats don't attack. We don't have to try to get them together. I mean, they've been fighting longer than humans have been walking around on this world. It gets the birds their day. It gets the cats their day to escape while all the birds are busy looking at us. And if we have to, I mean, we can play to their vanity a little bit and just make it clear that we want to make sure we're revering the most impressive among them. So we would need all of them there to know which, so that we could decide, we could know, not decide, so that we could know which one was the most worthy, or whatever better term you want to use. This is for somebody who's good at convincing people.
And the plan
I think
is
both of those are good points.
The plan is we pray, just us.
I'll do it if no one else wants to. No one else has to, but I can take care of that.
I mean, we need enough of us, and you know, I understand your hesitance given your tie to other divinity.
That's not the hesitation. You're offering prayer to a deity of a kind.
Well,
do you think that us alone would be enough?
Well, that's kind of what I mean. Is I've actually been making some calls. I have some folks who can help us out in that department. So if we're in need of sacrifice, offering, and prayer, I have a handful of people who can help us. That's one of the things I've been working on.
Okay, I know it don't only mean human sacrifice, but I do want to say right now up front, I am not getting in part on any human sacrifice. I know that there's other kind, so I'm just making it clear right now. We're not sacrificing a person to the Thunderbirds.
would defeat the purpose.
The clarity is good, though.
Well,
like I
Yeah.
speaking of other
Make sure
kinds,
we know we're not killing people.
speaking of other kinds, I just got an update. Seems like my problem might be hitting town around 2 or 3 in the morning this morning.
Oh shit!
For
Okay.
reference, it is currently about 8 a.m. You guys started bright and early.
Sounds like we should try to get on this. We know how to contact both groups.
Well, I mean, what I was thinking is, I mean, given the parties that we're dealing with, this is a bad phrase to use, but I can't think of another one. To kill 2 birds with 1 stone, if they're looking for some sort of sacrifice and we got something coming to town that needs to get put down.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Now, I will say the latest intel I got is that this individual calls himself George, looks a hell of a lot like a human being, but is in fact not one. I know the next question is, what is it? But I got 3 lines in the text message, so I can't answer you.
Yeah, best I got's what I told you before. It's some sort of divinely tied creature. Not entirely unlike Omoros. You by the same classification would be. Well, I mean, when I was put on your case, you were considered divine because you are tied to a deity.
Perhaps it might work in our favor. The Thundercats are good. Perhaps they will see this as a threat.
We're making it worse for ourselves, y'all.
We got Thunderbirds and we got Water Cats.
Thunderbirds and Water Panthers.
So when we say Thundercats,
we're fucking it all up.
What do we mean?
Thundercats.
No, I mean, I think that's the only solution is to get these 2 groups to merge. So there are just
we need to make the Thundercats.
Oh, wait. What's the greatest holiday of all time? A marriage. Unite these houses.
It's dangerous whenever Sean excitedly says, wait. That's how I know something's about to happen.
Damn it, Sean, I like this idea.
Is this a good idea?
You're gonna try
no, it isn't, but I like it.
I was gonna say, but that doesn't mean anything.
Good to put together a political marriage.
Fuck, that's exciting. No, I don't know. We'd have to find people.
I'm not ordained.
I am.
That would be, wow, what a solution that would be.
If we had more of a lead, I think with NPCs that we could maybe make that feel like we could do it, then we could totally set that up, but I don't know that we've got the current chemistry.
Never know.
Okay.
Never know.
For the prayer idea, I know you're saying you have some things that could go in the mix. I was thinking, like, if we need people, it's storming. I was gonna say, like, let's go to, like, I'm thinking like a big public area where people are, but I think right now they're probably in shelters, and we could maybe lead a prayer, and then they don't, like, you know, we kind of trick them into praying for the Thundercats, right? I'm just thinking, how do we get more people to pray, right?
I was gonna potentially suggest, like, hey, may not be able to get necessarily but most religions just want to get the word out. So we
Doug,
and
you are cutting in and
Yeah,
out for real.
Doug,
You're lagging out
buddy.
a little.
yeah. Hold on. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to go to because my fucking internet sucks. It only sucks when I need to play D&D. Anyways, I was thinking, a lot of religions really just kind of like want to get the word out. And I'm sure there's plenty of crazies in this town that are just looking for any religion. So instead of promising a bunch of people to pray for them, we could promise to get the word out and then maybe falsely promise that will bring people to their cause.
Why do we want to lie?
It's
I
not
think
that
they
we're.
can like read our will.
It's not that we're lying because we can't promise them a specific number, but we can promise them trying.
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly a possibility.
I just think that it's easier because, like, we can't say, like, yeah, we'll definitely get 50 people for you, but we can certainly say, hey, we'll spread the word. And then if they're like, well, we didn't get 50 people, we'll be like, yeah, but we spread the word. That's what we promised, not 50 people.
Yeah. I mean, right now, all the ideas are good. Every idea is good idea.
Oops, all ideas.
Yeah. Okay, it sounds like our major thought is to try to create a sacred holiday or blessing of some kind, right? To try to give a reprieve to both sides, and the timing of which we hope to coincide with the arrival of a very dangerous, seemingly evil entity, but we don't really know. But I mean, it's coming to do harm. We know that.
If you're talking about the thing that Dev is referring to,
yeah,
yeah, it absolutely means harm. Everywhere it goes, it leaves a bloodbath behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess we know it's coming to for your boy, but we don't know why it's killing everything on the way, right? We don't have the context to understand, is it doing evil, right? It's just doing, as far as we can actually know.
Good point.
So that's why there's just like a vagueness around, we just lack information when it comes to that thing.
Maybe I'm missing something. Let me ask this question. What circumstance do a swath of dead bodies equal not doing bad?
Hey, I don't know. I'm just saying there's a knowledge
Sean
ignorance,
means like
right?
force of will versus casualty.
Okay.
Like, is it a force of nature, or is it choosing to come and murder?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, we don't know that the Sky Thundercats are going to see it as evil, right? We don't know that is a certainty. That's all I'm saying.
Right. We have no idea how the Thunderbirds are going to react to this thing. For all we know, it's one of their dudes.
Yeah, exactly, right. So we're trying to coincide this, timing-wise, together with this, hoping that they are somehow able to help us with this problem. Right. That's what it sounds like we're saying, right? That's the crux of what we're coming to.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, any other plans? Because this is the one.
Oh, it sounds like we've got a pitch to make to the Thunderbirds.
Okay, so we want to talk to the water spouts, the water ones first, right? To try to convince them that, like, we're gonna try to do this thing, and that we're not we're not gonna betray them, right? That's our first move. Is that correct? Because the Thundercats don't want to talk to us until we are saying something to them. So we are not going there to hem and haw. We will go there to do the thing with them.
Yeah.
I do agree with you.
I think it is a good idea to go to the Thunderbirds first. I think that might be the better thing to do, and we can kind of determine from there if we should talk to the Water Panthers, because we might not need to, like Ted pointed out.
Oh, okay. I was about to agree with talking to the Panthers first to let them know our plan, so that when we talk to the Thunderbirds, if they're like, "Yeah, we'll get together right now," the Panthers know we're not going to the Birds to sign with them, and two, they know that's their cue to book it.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, whenever we do the thing, right? But like, we can't talk to the Thundercats in the sky, right? They told us, don't come talk to me until you're doing it, right? So like, we can't go there to like ask for a thing and then come back. They want it, right? So we do all the prep work ahead of time and then go there prepared to do whatever.
Yeah. We are coming to you with a holiday and an offering. Take it or leave it.
Yeah. Okay. I like all this. If they say no, what is the fallback idea?
We tell them about the thing coming and say fuck off, and then we run. I don't have a better second plan.
I think our better second plan at that point is to just say, if you don't want our reverence, because remember, we're offering them reverence. We're not telling them we're going to give you reverence so that the cats can leave. We're leaving the cats out of it. We're just offering reverence to the Thunderbirds.
Right.
If at that point, if they're like, no, we don't want your reverence, we're not gonna gather for you, we can just be like, okay, well, guess we'll give it to the water cats instead, since you clearly don't want what we're offering.
Okay. I would see, if I was them, I would see that response as you siding with them and kill you. I just want to be so clear about
it. Does sound a little threatening, but I see the point.
It's not that I'm not disagreeing with you at all. It does, but you have to remember, both sides have admitted our presence will shift the balance of this however eons long war that they have been on since their creation, like since the dawn of their two groups. So they can attack us, but any losses they suffer to us weaken them against this enemy that they've had forever. Can they afford that? The answer is probably not, because as we've heard from both groups, 1 for 1 until it's over. Well, if it's no longer 1 for 1, then they lose. So there's really not a great incentive to just immediately attack us. And if anything, it gives them more incentive to say yes to what we're offering in the first place.
Okay.
Like we are coming to them with the offer first. So that I hope will be enough just on their ego to say, yeah, cool. This is what we wanted in the first place.
Okay. And we'll get whatever people's cohorts and allies are able to offer and do, and then we'll, go, I guess, prostrate ourselves to the Thundercats in the sky.
Hey, good news. It's been years since they've had reverence. We can make up whatever kind of reverence we want.
I mean, this is sounding...
Like, genuinely, I mean, but, like, we don't have to, like...
I have a guy. I pull out my phone and I walk into the other room.
While you do, Sean, Artemis appears wrapped around your foot.
Yes, I forgot, and now I remembered. Yes.
Says 1 month in your head.
Oh my god.
So much wet food.
Licking their paw furiously. They don't seem to be wet, right? But they are like grooming themselves very in that way that cats do sometimes, where it's like, I want you to see this.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough. Well, not so long, though.
They are gathering beneath a ship.
What kind of ship?
Metal, old and rusted.
They just gather. Will they do anything?
I think they are plotting, but they don't speak underwater. It is confusing.
I go get a warm towel from the towel heater in my bathroom. Wrap it around.
I like Amros blinks out to go home for a second and blinks back in. Goes home, grabs towel.
Begin drying her off. And I tell her, well, you can have whatever you like to eat for the next month then.
The meeting began right after you sent me. And lasted until I left. Still ongoing.
Did you see a youngling?
No.
I relay all this to the group.
Okay, that's important.
You catch a little flag of that as you're walking out of the room, Harlow. Harlow, you still making a phone call?
I think I do, yeah.
Yeah, the phone rings until almost the point, like, it's clear the phone is not on this person, right? And it's like it's somewhere around, and there's very clearly that, like, almost getting to the voicemail where it's like there seems to be like you would either answer sooner or not at all. But there is an answer right at the end, and a voice says, "Yeah, what's going on?"
Hey, so yeah, that thing we had set up last night,
Sure.
we definitely should get it all packed up. We can get that going soon.
Okay. Are you gonna come get it, or
you're gonna have to wrap it in a tarp?
Sure, and then you're gonna come get it, because you know,
I could walk.
have you you're gonna do you have all day?
I have hold on. Hey, Deb.
Yeah.
I've got a buddy who needs a pickup like 2 hours out of town. Do you know anybody that we could get love?
Well, where out of town?
Remote cabin.
Oh, I've probably never been.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it could help.
North and west, basically. But there wouldn't have been any road that you would have been on, Amoros, that would have gone near it.
Yeah, if it was like have I been to like a town nearby, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's the case of like most roads, right? Amoros can probably roughly geolocate to a road by looking at a map. It was like, I'm pretty sure I was there. But this is a little ways off.
I could go get Veronica. She's a lot higher up off the ground.
I like snap and point at you, Cam. Perfect. That's perfect.
What's perfect?
We got a truck that's coming for you, baby.
Well, okay, hold on 1 second.
To be clear, okay, you want me to go with and not just hand you the tarp?
Yes.
Is this going to be taking place in Beeman or near it?
No. not in it.
Sure. You said that the way you said that, you know what you said. So,
I know.
Right.
Well, we're here,
Right.
and that's part of it. We're already partially here.
Got it. So you're sending somebody to come get me to take me to there.
Yes.
With the kid.
With the stuff, yes, and a tarp.
Okay. We've talked about this ad nauseum. We don't need to talk about it again. You owe me. You know this. If I go in there, in this fucking, if you see, it's like they're beyond inches at this point. They've just stopped. Like they're not counting it anymore.
Yeah. Wear like waterproof gaiters. That's the best I've got for you.
Sure,
Baby.
you're asking me to go to the bay in an evil ass city while it's actively raining and flooding still in a car with a stranger.
Yeah.
Right.
So that it stops flooding and raining.
So that it stops. So that you're okay. Yes. Now, what exactly is the plan? Because I know you were trying to put together a ritual, but we didn't get to the next part, right? You just asked for all of the doing it right, right? So what is it exactly? I guess I'm gonna say 3 hours. Your idea
of the sacred holiday was right on the money. I think that's the way to go.
Okay. Have you thought about what it is?
What it is as a creature, object,
as a holiday. Like, what you're celebrating?
To do? I mean, I'm really leaning. I'm honestly thinking they're just really great, awesome folks who have not been recognized, and we can take the opportunity now. Now's as good a time as any.
Okay.
That's what they wanted. They want it or not.
I appreciate your perspective. What I'll caution you on there is that they have been praised, celebrated, and mythologized ad nauseum for centuries. So you're going to have to do a really good job of adding to that in a way that
I think,
sort of the accumulated entire, like, several sets of First Peoples mythologies, right, have sort of agreed that they rule, right? Yeah.
Right. So, and then there was a mass extinction of a significant portion of their population.
Well, right. In theory, I guess.
Like a mass extinction of their worshippers population.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Right.
Didn't help. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Good.
I was
long
listening.
As you're in the right as long as you're in the right frame. Yeah. Because just coming in saying you're great. This is literally their entire existence is us praising them. As far as they know.
Recognizing all of the faults of the fact that they have been missing out for the past 400 years. Huh?
Okay. Also, second question. Should have asked this one first. Is this, I guess, are you with all the fucking weirdos, or is that one of these ones, or is this like a solo thing you're doing? I guess you're sending me somebody that isn't you to pick me up, so, and you're talking to people I could probably have guessed.
Yeah, there's a couple weirdos here.
Okay. Sure. Okay, well, I guess I've got 2.5 to 3 hours. You need me to do anything else while I wait? I'll be preparing it for your great ceremony. That's what we're going with? You sure?
The use of your it was ambiguous enough to be alarming, but I'll put it up to somebody else with more creative perspective.
So we're gonna go with you are amazing and always have been ceremony. Yeah, this will work.
Whatever you got to put on your thesis, hun.
Okay, yeah, this is great. I love this. This is fine. I guess text me the details on who the fuck is picking me up. Are you coming with? Or are you staying there? You know what? Fuck it.
I got other shit to do.
Text me. I'm done with this conversation. Text me. Hang up. Everybody got the fucking Harlow side of this. As Harlow's just shouting into a phone.
We're good.
We're good. You call us weirdos.
You call yourself awkward.
First of all, that name was given to me and it stuck and I had no other choice. Second of all, it's kind of my name.
Where am I going?
About that, Cam, I appreciate your offer to drive, but given all the nonsense that's going on and is approaching, do you think now's really the best time to be out of town for 3 or 4 hours?
Well, I mean, someone's got to go get this person, right?
Is there a reason I can't just order an Uber for this individual?
I was expecting us to order an Uber, yes.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought that because of the storm that was being made difficult, but if that's all it takes, then hell, Uber boat it is.
Right. Well, I mean, is it difficult because of the storm? Because I have another option.
I mean, it is, right? It just is going to be like the kind of like, I don't want to say surge pricing, but there it is, right?
Right,
It's just right there.
Yeah, there it is.
It is just right there, right?
I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it.
It's just, you can't get away from it.
Devil prepay for the Uber. Right.
Yeah.
If I could just point out that Cody is the god of this world. He can make anything happen and not happen. And he decided to make a world with surge pricing. Fuck off, Cody.
I am aiming for some level of realism, and that
This
is
could
just
be a
the reality
utopia.
we live in.
It didn't have to be. This is my escape.
Yeah, I'll get the address from Harlow and put in for an Uber and cringe a little bit when I see the price, but ultimately hit okay.
Okay.
Now we can track them when they're on their way and see how far out they are.
Yeah, best part is it also keeps Veronica in town in case that thing shows up.
Excellent thinking. So
yeah,
what
I assume
now?
you sent the details, Harlow.
Yeah.
That an Uber is coming.
Yeah. I'm sending an Uber.
I even got the Uber XL because you said they had
ETA.
some tarp thing they needed to bring with them.
Yeah, you send you're sending an Uber and you get back 3 dots. The full, just one set of ellipses. And that's it.
I send an obscene amount of hieroglyphic emojis.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that iron is in the fire. As far as you can tell, Deb, as you're on your phone, like some dude named Jeremy in one of the XLs is just, you're paying him a lot of money to do this, and the economy being what it is, he's like, okay, I guess so. Time to risk it all.
This is worth my life.
I mean, it helps that you're telling him to go away from the bay, which objectively is great for him. Like, if he leaves
and come back to the bay.
Well, right, it's not great coming back in, especially because you're telling him to come fairly close to the bay when he comes back in. So yeah, you currently are now, having established that, you are still crouched down in Bob's bean house. The rain has not let up a fucking inch. Although you have all noticed there's a lot less thunder and lightning today.
Yeah, I'm sure that's fine.
So what do you do?
I'm sure that's not.
Oh.
Well, do we want to spend some time? Harlow, I don't know how much of this you've got planned out, but do we need to come up with some sort of ceremony or some sort of pitch, or are we just waiting for this individual and their tarp and whatever's under it to get here, and that'll all take care of itself?
So Carter, when he gets here, he's a practicing witch in the area and has some experience with Iroquois ritual. So he's got a pretty good idea of how we can do a better communication phone call basically than we did the other day, so that part we've pretty much got handled. But once that phone call's made, I need someone who can do the talking.
And just so I'm sorry, go for it.
Are we concerned that when Artemis was observing the catfish, that they seem to be convening with no youngling, no sign of what they stated?
I think it is a concern, but I also think if it's their first young that they've had in centuries, it would be really hard to find. They would keep that precious thing safe. So I think it brings pause, but not enough to make me think that.
Brings 4 of them.
Yeah.
For pause, because it's
Oh, that's good.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
And I mean, I think I know the answer to this, but just so I'm crystal clear, because this is not something I want to make a mistake on. Carter, the specialist in Iroquois rituals, we are not sacrificing him to the Thunderbirds. That's not okay. Okay, great.
No, I like him. Okay, it may not have sounded like it.
I'm just making sure, because I imagine someone with that amount of knowledge, did a little throat slit. Here you go. Probably go a long way. But understood. Look, and like I said, I thought that was what we meant. I thought he's here to help, but not in that particular way. I'm clearly just making this all muddy. I will not kill Carter, is what I'm saying.
Thank you. He's very cute.
Ooh.
Well, I have doubts, but the
about
plan
Harlow
is...
and Carter? How dare you, Amaros?
But the plan is all we have. So, of course, you have my support.
Okay. What is everybody doing in the meantime? It's going to be quite a ways, right? Because they got to go 2 hours there. Assuming that's the, that's like assuming good conditions. Probably going to take a bit longer. It's going to take a bit longer to get back, too. So you've got maybe, if you're lucky, 4.5 hours. More realistically, maybe closer to 5 or 6. It's about 9:30 a.m. at this point.
Now would be the time that if we wanted to be creative and work on getting offerings we wanted to provide to the Thunderbirds ourselves, we could do that.
That's an option, yeah.
As an option. We did want to...
I think we're about to say the same thing. Go ahead.
Speak to the cats?
Yeah.
Though not all of us have to go speak to the cats.
Yeah.
Who spoke to him last time?
Mostly just Cam at this point, because Cam crushed the check, was completely unfazed by the deck, like getting smashed all around him.
And where is the boy? Where is the child?
Yeah, that was the other concern we have, because it may be also time to consider
still in the
as the weather
room.
is worsening, how keeping Maddie safe is going to be done.
Yeah.
Last you checked, Deb, still in the dorm room, still fucking thrilled that classes are canceled.
Not in the dorm room. Unacceptable.
Oh, right. Never mind. You took him to your. You're right. He's living. In
he
your
went
place.
back.
You're right.
Okay. My friends are there.
Right. He was then. Yeah. No. He was absolutely the fuck asleep when you left this morning.
Yeah.
Like not up at all. Because I forgot that is important. You did force him to go to your house.
Yeah. unacceptable.
And then subjected him to fucking horrific conversations to make him go into the other room.
Yeah. And guess what? Now that I know Harlow's got a romantic interest, guess who's getting the next horrific conversation when things go down.
Yeah, still not awake then. Still 9:30, so
okay.
He was up fairly late last night.
I'll take this opportunity while we're still all at the coffee shop just to express, listen, the latest is that this George is coming at 2 or 3 a.m. this morning, but I'll also point out that it was a couple days ago when he was supposed to be a week or two out. Right, so it seems it seems. I mean, I've got that right, don't I, Cody?
Indeed.
Yeah, it seems like this thing is picking up steam in a serious sort of way. So, and I can try and get some closer eyes on him to get a little bit of warning, but the only thing I know for certain is that he's headed for that kid. And so I don't think I have many options going forward. If anybody's got any other ideas, I'd love to hear them. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Well, I don't have any ideas, but and Cam taps their phone. I did hear from someone that apparently the FBC has been trying to slow that thing, and it has not worked. They've tried a few times. This is the last I'm going to hear from my contact, so hopefully yours stick around, because this is prone to get real bad.
Yeah, I think here's my plan for the day. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna stay at the house with Maddie, and we'll be there until it's ritual time. At which point, I'll bring Maddie with me. And if it's going to get bad, it'll all get bad in one place. And who knows, maybe we can leverage one of these things against the other.
Well, since I ain't got to go pick up this what'd you say their name was, Harlow? Carter. Since I ain't got to go pick up this Carter, why not grab Maddie and we can go back to my place, keep Veronica close at hand in case that thing shows up. I mean, even if we can't get it in there, and there's no guarantee that we can, given everything the FBC's thrown at it, as uncomfortable as it might be, as long as Maddie's in it, that thing can't hurt him with nothing it's using.
Deb, considering it's been, from what you understand, it's been keeping next to the coast. Cam is positioned sort of on the opposite side of where it would hit Beeman Bay, right? As it was walking, because it would round the corner, and basically Cam's warehouse is like on the opposite side of the city, right?
All right. Well,
so it would give you slightly more advanced warning, depending.
Okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll head to your place. Hey, will his Nintendo Switch working, Veronica? Because if not, it's going to be a hell of a time getting him to sit in that fucking thing.
Oh, no, yeah, that should work fine.
Ah, great.
Not that I would.
Yeah, he'll sit in that fucking thing for hours, and no problem. So here's what we'll do. We'll head to your place. We'll sit him and Veronica. I'll jerry-rig something at the house here.
Gotta go in Veronica until unless that thing gets close.
Well, here's why I'm thinking he should sit in Veronica.
That's your call.
Yeah, right. Okay. Here's why I'm thinking he should sit in Veronica. Clearly, this thing is tracking him somehow. Right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Got it.
Right. I don't know how. I don't know if it'll make any difference, but if it'll make even the tiniest bit of difference, it's worth trying. Right. And the other reason I think it might be worth trying is that if we put Maddie in Veronica, right, and that does throw this thing off, maybe he'll show up at my house. Maybe I can jerry-rig one of my burner phones just to call me, just as some sort of alarm to let me know when he's here. Or, I got tons of gear at the house. I can set something up to just send me a text or something. So if he shows up at my house looking for Maddie because he's lost whatever, right? It's at least something.
Yeah, no, that's a good. I'm with you. I got it. I get what you're saying. I mean, I do got to swing by and try to let the Mishi Peshu know what's going on.
All right. Well, why don't I hang with Maddie? You and whoever's going with you to take care of that, right, can do that, and you'll swing by my place when you're done.
Okay, sure. I was going to just say you go with me to do that, and then we go straight to Maddie from there. But if you want to get to Maddie first,
I'm going to sit with Maddie.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody's welcome, but nobody's gotta. We're not going to be there long, and we're not going to be alone long, because after this conversation's had, we're headed up to Cam's place.
So that's 2 accounted for. What say you, Awkward, Amaros, and Harlow? Going with either of them, or doing something else, like with your time today? This is definitely a potential like investigation amount of time if you so chose to do, right? Like 6 hours is a pretty good block to just sit and dig into whatever it is you're trying to find out, if that is something you choose to do.
Almost instinct. I've also been muted this whole time, and no one just now found out. Classic.
Awesome. Well done.
Yep. Adam, you had such a great idea. I had the same idea of putting him in the truck. Omers's instinct would be to try to like something of like they've said like a being like me is coming for Maddie, and I like Maddie, I like Deb, right? The instinct is to protect Maddie from whatever this thing is, but I also can teleport. But sometimes we've seen it doesn't work. And that's like a little worried that maybe when you need me, I can't be there. So that's a concern of mine. Otherwise, I'm free to escort like anybody else. Although I don't think you're in any danger, Cam. It's also like if you're alone, who knows what these things could do if they wanted to. You know what I mean? Not that I think I'd be able to save you all the time, but I also don't want like you to be alone. Although you have like great rapport with these things, so I don't know. I think I want to go with Cam, but tell Deb like the minute you need me, call, text. Actually, take Artemis. They will get me.
Excellent idea.
Artemis says in your head, Sean, fine, but she must give me the treats she keeps in the glove.
She wants something from the glove box.
Oh. She wants something from the glove box just until we get home and I grab what has been locked in the secret room. I'll take care of you. Come on,
hear that? A secret room.
As she walks off towards Deb, in your head you get cryptic. I like it. Okay. What about Harlow and Awkward?
I am inclined to try investigating about George, but that seems so far-fetched.
I mean, there are things you could potentially get, right? You don't have a lot to work with, but it doesn't mean you'll get nothing.
Yeah. I think I want to do some research either at Awkward's library or on the internet about a tracking creature that like revenants like that can that isn't just relentless pursuit but can close space a bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and lastly, Awkward. What do you got? I guess the library is being invoked, so you may attend the library if you'd like.
Yeah, I will go with the same intent. Not that I generated the idea, but like once I was like, hey, I might check out the library for this, I'll be like, okay, I'll help.
Okay, let's get the. I can't remember. Your library is good for use magic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the occult library, not the lore library, correct?
Yeah, because I didn't have any other option.
Yep. Okay.
Damn.
So for the moment, then, let's give some investigative mysteries from the two of you.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot to work with. You have Revenant tracking divine thing named George, which is something, right? It's not. It is. Information has still been gathered together. It's just not the best foundation compared to what you usually work with.
Go for it. Guess I better use that +1. Hey, and it's advanced, bitch.
So you can ask me any question.
He said the B word.
Do you have it advanced? I think he did. That's a cuss. Drop that down to 11. No cuss here.
No, that's the swear jar.
Yeah, that's
all right, guys. It's been fun playing with you. I guess that's my
cue. So, okay, Doug, that's any question.
Being a cuss. Bitch being a cuss is only in the straight community, so for you to say that to me is very homophobic.
Wow.
You were saying?
Wow. Awkward, do you have the fucking move advanced? I think you do.
Yes, I do. I do,
okay.
Yes.
So you can ask me any question, and you get 3, however many of them there.
3, yeah.
3.
Oh, wait.
So I'll let you take first stab since Harlow only gets the 1. So since you guys are collaborating, I'll let you take the first swing.
Okay. What sort of creature is it?
Yeah, with what you have to work with, if it's so the things that you were told last time was that it's divine, or at least attached to divinity. If it's capable of tracking and it is apparently a fairly proficient killer, i.e., leaving a bloodbath in its wake, there are several things that it could be. It could be a. I mean, there's a lot of, for lack of a better word, blood and thunder divinities in the world, right? A lot of mythologies that call for spirits of vengeance, that call for not even vengeance, but like righteous spirits of death and destruction. If it is truly an agent of something that's kind of old world or something like that, then it is probably a spirit. And it very likely won't have a super firm corporeal form. If, however, it is a corporeal form, all of your indications of that is way more dangerous, because it might be, rather than a vessel for something, it might be an embodiment of something, which is vastly more dangerous. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said, did you guys, sorry, did you not hear?
No, we did not.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did understand. Yeah.
So yeah, you don't know enough yet, but you know a fairly quick way to know, right? If it's corporeal, that means it's much more dangerous in classification. If it isn't, then it will probably follow more of a it is a spirit vessel for a thing. Whether it's like using specters as a motif, right? Specters exist, and especially spirits of vengeance and stuff exist in lots of different mythologies, and kind of have, since humans started hurting each other, basically. So it's those. That's the dichotomy you have at the moment. Although I think you get as many questions as you like. So if you have one that you want to kick off with, Harley, you can. Otherwise, Doug, if you have another one, throw it at me.
I was hoping Harlow had one that I could maybe further alter my question with, but
Okay.
If Harlow doesn't, then I'll think of some.
I was kind of thinking of what was it going to do, but honestly I was waiting to see where yours were going. Let's see. Let's maybe.
This
Okay,
might be...
yeah. Do one more and then I'll do one.
Cool. I'm not going to ask a question. I'm going to do something stupid and attempt to tune in.
Wow. All right.
Okay. In this particular case, I am going to give you, because you have never seen this thing, because you are not intimately familiar with it, I'm going to put a pretty steep penalty on it, which is a -3.
Oh my God.
Basically, you are trying to do a very intense cold call. You're kind of going off book a little bit, which I like, right? You're trying to reach out to the concept of this thing named George that is like this, right? And trying to clock in on it. So that's the choice before. You could choose not to do it if you'd like. But I'm trying to make it so that, like, most of the time, Awkward, you have seen the thing already, or you have experienced it, right? You know what to hone in on. With this thing, this is the first time you do not have a really solid foundation for what you're trying to tune in. So you're just sort of casting your brain across the concept space, looking for this thing, right?
Wow. It's 3. Really regretting using that +1. Hey, Harlow.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually when I do something dangerous, we're more, surrounded by people who can protect me. So I'm about to do something really stupid. I'm not sure what we can do about it, but I don't know. Watch the door.
Okay.
Cool. My eyes go
put
white.
a bookmark in.
My eyes go white.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay.
That was stressful. That was stressful.
I may have to switch pants, but I would like to know. I would like to know, where's the creature right now?
Yeah. You like cast your mind out, and you find yourself sort of hovering along the bay. The rain to your left is like the storm in the distance is still vast and covers pretty much all of what the eye can see on the horizon. But you traveling around, keeping the bay to your left, you feel yourself pulled further, and you find yourself looking down upon. You're trying to resolve what it is you're looking at. It's like there's a space where nothing is, where it feels empty. And what I'll give you here is that with this, you can know, okay, since we're already a little off book, I'll give you a choice here, kind of almost like this is an act under pressure. You can you will know where it is, right? You already have that information in hand. If you want to try to get a look at it, to go in closer, you can do that, but you run the risk of being seen or it noticing you. And you don't know what that means, right? So you can either play it safe and say, yeah, I know where it is. You clock that it is probably, it looks like it is, based off its position, it might have just gotten into the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. But if you'd like to go a little closer to try to get that nothing to resolve into something and actually get a look at it, you can. But it runs the risk of going badly for you.
I am going to grab the shirt of Harlow, just holding on to it and say, Deb really owes me for this one. And I will attempt to take a look at it.
Yeah, you zoom in close. Give me a act under pressure roll.
All right, act under pressure. There you are.
Oh, I thought I muted while I was coughing. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, interesting. Essentially, we are where we were before, right? Had you gotten a 10, you would have cleared and known that you could sneak in, get it, and get out, right? But with an 8, we end up at the same choice, which is if you want to go and it's sort of like an extra level of if you'd like to turn back. The 10 it's not going to have any more negative side effects, right? It is simply you were going forward, and now you are almost certain you will be noticed. But you will get to see what it is, right? And get a sense for it. It would also, what I'll give to you here is, this would allow you, if you get it and get an actual look at the thing, right, you can tune in the future more easily because you will have actually seen it and experienced it, right? But it is going to notice you. So that's the choice before you.
Be bold, live Moss.
Okay. Yeah, you zoom in closer, and you see it just looks like a guy, like probably 5'9", 5'10". He is soaked at the moment, but that's because he's getting rained on. He's got a bomber jacket that's brown, looks pretty beat up, zipped up as far as it'll go. He Other than that, like, even his features are kind of unremarkable. Brown hair, brown eyes, like sort of that like perfect depiction of like what a like like a CIA operative or a spy should be, right? That like the guy that's like you would not remark upon him had you seen him walk by you in public, right? But in his right hand he is casually like occasionally spinning very very quickly a big like big iron revolver every so often. He is walking like sloshing through at this point puddles. He keeps looking back behind him, and then every so often throws a thumb up like he's hitchhiking. Um, as you zoom in closer, he you can see he pats at his like pants for a second, and he pulls out a cell phone and glances at it. As he puts it to his ear, your cell phone rings. Awkward.
Okay. I mean, I'm not letting it go to voicemail. That's boring.
Okay. So you answer?
Am I still, can I answer my phone while still like looking through the tune?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking doing that then. But
yeah, you sort of shift
is
your
not
hearing.
A brave man.
Right.
Awkward's not a brave man, so he's got like a look of horror on his face that this guy can see as he lifts his hand.
You basically you're splitting your senses now, right? Because you're keeping your vision locked on him. You hear a voice come through and say, "Hello?
Hi.
Hey, can I help you?"
No, I'm good. Actually, if you were looking to do something for me, sure. Yeah, if you want to forget this interaction ever happened, I think that'd be great.
Yeah, but you called me, so
butt dial.
Do you need help?
No. I'm pretty good. May I ask, what do you see right now?
He looks around. Well, currently I'm hitchhiking, so road with some trees, a lot of rain.
Right. Yeah, no, like incorporeal bodies.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Just some awkward kid. No, like incorporeal bodies floating around. Oh, you do see that?
No.
You don't.
What? What do you mean by incorporeal?
Like I don't know. Maybe I don't know anymore.
No such thing, kid.
Yeah, that was a weird question. I'm sorry, I'm a weird person. You should. I'm not worth knowing. You should probably just forget me.
I mean, I've people don't call me unless they need help. So what do you need?
How do you help people? Maybe you could help me depending on your skill set.
Oh. I mean, mostly I guess I show up, you know?
And what do you do after you show up?
Well, I show up somewhere else.
And in between showing, like, is the revolver involved in your helping people?
Oh. Well, yeah.
Is it like a warning thing?
Most of the time, yeah. I think, if you're walking alone, I found just keeping it out sort of settles the issue before it begins, you know?
Sure. Cool. I don't think I'll be needing any revolvers anytime soon.
I'll ask again, though. I don't get calls unless somebody needs me. So what do you need, son?
What a great question. Can I get back to you?
I mean, you got my number now, so.
Yeah, that I do. That I, in fact, do.
Right. Well, I'll turn the ringer on. Make sure I catch you.
That's lovely. This has been a pleasure. I really appreciate.
What's your name again? Awkward Kid isn't gonna really. I mean, you shouldn't say stuff about. What?
That's kind of the funny thing about it, isn't it? My name's Awkward.
Oh, sure. Where are you from, Awkward?
So many places.
Okay.
It's a big question. I've moved a lot. So
where are you now?
In a library.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, what's that? Okay, I'll be right there, Harlow. I do have to go. But should I need you? I will. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, he's gonna love that.
Sure, your name's Awkward.
Mostly.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Yeah. All right. You hang up and you see him standing there for a second, right? Because your vision's still locked on him. His brow furrows for about 5 seconds before it smooths back out in a way to you that is very creepy as he continues walking forward, casually twirling his big iron.
As I click back. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna turn to Harlow. Before I begin, I'm sorry. I panicked. You know me. I do not act under pressure well.
No, I think you are the least cool under pressure creature I've seen in my entire life. I've seen you shoot more people that I know than anyone else I've ever met.
That is debatable.
Anyway, what happened?
That was George.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I didn't know if he could tell lies, so I tried not to and may have said your name. But if it helps, he knows mine. Okay. Oh, I thought you were going to be mad.
No, that's all right.
Okay. So George helps people. Wasn't super clear on it. But he knows what I look like. And I know what he looks like. I don't know if that helps because he's a very nondescript man.
You said he helps people?
That's according to him. That is his words. His words specifically.
Helps them what?
Yeah, what a great question. I did try to get more information out of him, but he was, it was kind of a I show up, I help, I show up kind of thing. The
So,
revolver
awkward.
is involved.
Awkward.
Yeah.
I'll remind you have 2 more questions.
Yeah.
And Harlow has the one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would like to ask, what was it going to do?
Huh. Yeah, so in this moment, like based off of the description, at least for what just happened, um I think it was speaking loudly enough that you heard at least the fact that the beginning of it where it seemed like he thought that Awkward was calling him based off of Awkward's responses,
Right.
which tells you that there's something that is there's something about him, right? Which is like what just happened there was he became aware that something was watching him, right? But the output there strikes you as weird, right? How it filtered to him strikes you as weird. In other words, what were they doing there? On the one hand, having a conversation with somebody spying on him, right? But on the other hand, there was something else there that was working to filter that somehow, right? That's your magical vibe sense.
I'm not. I don't think that I am following what you are meaning. But
Got it. So essentially, on the one hand, responding to a phone conversation is what he was doing, right?
right.
But there is something else to that that suggests to you that obviously some magic must have occurred for that, like for it to be processed as a phone call, right? That strikes you as significant somehow, though you don't know why.
Okay. I'll say that I'll say out loud. It's weird that you guys called each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Also that he saw me. That's not a thing that happens with that particular thing. Like we have a Rusty the Clown situation.
Oh.
I would like to ask, what is being concealed here?
Okay. Let's see. Awkward, you cast your mind back to what you looked at, right? And well, I'll ask you this way. Are you trying to use this as a branch point for more investigation, or are you trying to interrogate what you just saw?
Yeah, I was going with like the investigative mystery questions.
Yeah.
Whether that pulls into it or not, like
I think
not
so.
important to me.
Mostly what I'm giving you is the avenues of approach, right? One is to try to use what you just saw as the basis for like Googling or checking your library, right? To use that as a starting point. The other is to try to rack your brain to remember the details about what you saw to see if there's deeper truths there, right? And one
And
both of them are valid as approaches, right?
I just think that since I'm the one with the memory, it's probably best to go with what like I saw.
Okay. What were you saying, Max?
While we're like in this moment, I'll say like, God, if I only knew what kind of creature Maddox was, it might help us figure out what might be hunting him. Maybe there's a more natural order between their kind.
Well, here's the thing that I'm kind of questioning now. Like, he's coming to Maddie, but according to him, I mean, I guess I didn't specifically interrogate about this part, but like, according to him, that means he's helping someone. I doubt it's Maddie, but
yeah.
So
well, I mean, Matt's isn't fully human, and so I can powers that he's got. I can understand might be something that might be interesting to other forces, like, frankly, you would be.
Sure.
But you can't leave town.
Yeah.
Awkward.
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Do you want to proceed with your with the answer to your question?
Yeah, what's being concealed here based on my memory of the interaction?
Sure. Give me an act under pressure roll.
Motherfucker! Every day, every roll, I miss that +1 more and more. Oh my god!
Oh.
Give me a weird roll real quick.
Oh, thank God. Come on, something good. Hey!
Okay. You will only take 1 harm from this.
Okay.
Good job. You cast your mind back. You start to try to like rack your brain, right? You close your eyes, you focus on what you just saw, you try to crystallize it in your mind, and you're starting back. It was just a formless shape, right? There's just nothing there, and you're looking and you're trying to you just this thing, it looks like a human. You were told it's not a human. That means there must be something below there, right? Or above there, somewhere there. There's something beyond this thing, right? And you take 1 harm as for a very brief second. You asked what is being concealed here, right?
Yes.
What is being concealed is for a moment you see billions of eyes and billions of wheels and shapes and circles, and your mind like lights up with this, like an image too big and too strange for you to understand, made of fire, made of light. It is enough to have you on your feet backpedaling away from where you were, like you were just touching a fire. And whatever that thing was is being concealed by the shape of a man, or is being funneled into the shape of a man.
Can I add that like a little blood tear comes out from the pain?
Ew.
I know, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Maybe we should further clarify our search with things that have a million eyes.
Maybe we take you to a hospital?
I think we could prioritize here. My eye feels fine. It's just, he just dabs at it. It's just a little blood. We've been here before.
As you talk and say that, your ear pops very, very violently.
Blood comes from out the ear.
I'll try to heal you. You have me psyched out. I pull out a magical concoction for you. Oh, I get +1. There you are.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Choose for me a glitch.
Oh God.
Yes. Don't worry, that's for me.
It's fine. Yeah, that's
okay. Good.
Yeah, that won't affect you at all. That won't affect you at all. Don't worry. I'll just take the harm.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, the usual sympathetic transfer.
Ear pops. We're both.
You can't see the little trickle of blood under the beanie.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we each have a question left. I think.
I think I've used mine.
Do I get 2? You did. No. You asked yours. I
yes,
forgotten.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Don't know what to ask with mine.
I mean, here's the thing. You can ask me anything because that's the way it works.
I fucking know. That's the problem.
I mean, do you want to ask what sort of creature you just fucking saw? Because we're like in your library right now. We could get some fucking
do. I 100% do.
answers, I think.
The problem is, I can ask any fucking question ever.
A whole new world.
I mean, the question we want to know is what the fucking hell was that?
Oh my god, then roll again. No, what creature? Like,
What creature
specific?
is it?
What specific creature is it that has a billion fucking eyes and has a human body?
What's his name?
You think to yourself,
wait. Never mind. No, it's fine.
Yeah, you think to yourself, what creature was it? And you do a little bit of searching, and strange as it seems, the answer that resonates to you, Harlow, you just saw the true face of an angel.
Oh my god.
I think that was Omaros's dad.
You harken back to the depictions of angels, certainly in the Old Testament, are the, fucked up eldritch wheels. And they weren't as, the depictions you're familiar with weren't as full on fucking crazy as that was. But I guess that would make some sense, right? Because maybe most people who saw that wouldn't be doing so great afterwards. So maybe you can only see bits of it and still stay sane, right? Not everybody is tempered in the weird shit like you are.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like now's a good time for sensitive.
Sure, fuck yourself up more. Let's do this.
Yo. 11. I gain a definite impression, a vision, tangible aura, or overheard thought about something important.
Yeah. I think tangible aura. I think in this case, your eyes kind of drawn to that like skyward again, right? And the thing that strikes you as important is in this moment you are not truly certain that this thing, so the framing, let's see, I gotta read sensitive again and verify. Where is it on your sheet?
Here, let me see if I can send it. I don't know if it'll send the right thing though. No, it will not, but I can copy and paste.
Yeah. You open yourself up to the second vision. You actually you overhear a one stray thought. You don't know where it's from, you don't know who it's from, but it catches your attention. And it's a question asked. You can hear the rain in the background, thrumming on the roof of, or possibly window of, definitely some kind of car. You can hear the faint sounds of the engine in the background. And with that, though, you don't hear the words, but you hear the thought that is, the words before they come out. And you hear, is it on its way here? And then there's a space. And then the thought says, here or there. And there's a space. And then understood. And you hear the car in motion and driving off. So yeah.
Although I hate to say this because I trust Deb implicitly. But what the fuck is Maddox?
Okay.
If an angel is coming after him, what the fuck is happening here? What do we? There's a piece missing.
Okay. Well, okay, this is actually pretty helpful. I'm going to call. Who's not driving? I'll call Omaros.
Amros, you were headed with Cam, right?
Yes, I'm with Cam. Hell yeah. I God, I want to do a bit where I take out like an old plug-in headset for my phone, my cell phone, but
Amros, you turn away from Cam out on the end. Like the way we'll do this framing, right, is Cam is out on the end of the dock talking to the Mishipeshu as you're closer to the shore, and you get the boom, boom, and like turn and like fold your cowl up around the phone so it doesn't get wet.
yeah. Hello.
Hey, okay. I had a. Actually, hold on. I needed to check with Adam. I didn't write in my notes that I had to hide Maddox's nature from the rest of the party, and I would think that I would have if I had. Is that a promise I made to you at all?
Not that I am aware of.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Just totally didn't want to
No, I appreciate that.
a promise.
No, I mean, yeah, from Deb's perspective, like, that would be useful information right about now. Actually,
Okay.
well, Deb doesn't care who has that information right now, I think is a better way to put that.
I think the situation calls for breach of contract. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to have to explain myself later. Okay, cool. Okay, Amaros, so
Yeah, who is
we
this?
are under... Oh, hey, hi, it's Harlow. How you doing?
Oh, Harlow. Hello.
Hey, baby.
Sorry,
Okay, all right.
it's
So
very loud here.
okay, all right. Okay. So we have figured out that the creature that is in pursuit of Maddox is an angel, a divine messenger. It is in pursuit of him that I have an understanding of. He is only partially mortal. He's also partially some future predicting creature. I think. Oh my God. Oh my. Hold on. I think Maddox is going to have a vision, and it's going to be horrible. I think an angel is coming to Maddox so that Maddox can have something to write down.
In Omerus's mind, he like feels the like the weight of, you are supposed to be here for something, right? Like you are here for a reason. The end is coming. And there's like flashes of like potential ends as you say this to me. Okay, well, none of that's good.
No. Do you think you can get some of that info to Deb real quick, and then to Cam when she's done with her thing?
Sure.
Okay. And I'll look up at Awkward and say that I think we need to I think we might need to be working on getting to Maddox. I think you and I need to go to Maddox.
Sure that's safe.
I think if anyone can help anyone handle visions, it will be the one person who gets visions. And I'm not saying you handle them great, but you at least have experience.
Hurtful, but okay.
Am I wrong?
So Maddox has visions.
I'll remind you of the gun thing.
Funny you should say that, because the thing that's after him has a gun.
Do you all need help getting there? I can come get you.
Gosh.
Hell yeah.
Okay, put a pin in that.
Enjoy Prague.
Yeah, see you suckers later.
Put a pin in that. Rewind a little bit. Deb, you are heading home immediately, right?
Correct.
And as you get there, Maddie is still asleep. So I assume you you rouse the boy.
No, if he's asleep, that's even better. Let him sleep. Like,
okay.
I mean, his world's gonna get fucked up soon enough. Like, he's not gonna cause any trouble for me while he's sleeping.
Yeah. So time for you passes by. It's probably about 10 when what will happen with them trying to show up. Actually, we'll say probably about 11.
Okay.
That still works. So real quick, we'll roll back a little bit to Cam. You are going with Amaros to the Mishu Peshu, right?
Close
so
enough,
yeah. You know the protocol here is just to write down on a piece of paper and drop it.
Drop it in the water.
Yep.
I added that to my notes. Write our plan on a piece of paper or stone.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have an acid pen for etching on stones right now. So.
Yep. So yeah, you do so. There is a what message do you write? Actually, it's important.
We have a plan. Want to inform you. Yeah, I think that's good enough. We have a plan. Want to inform you.
There is before there was a much longer wait here, and there is not as much of the the violence and the ceremony of this enormous whirlpool into a water spout, right? There is a slight disturbance in the water where as it seems like you should have seen this thing on the approach, overcast and stormy as it is, but alas, suddenly it is right there in front of you, surfacing that cat-like head, the full upper body now reaching above the water, sort of held vertically, as the feminine voice in your mind says, "So,
hey, so we think we have a plan to keep the Thunderbirds occupied later today. Hopefully we can get all of well. I guess this is the first thing I'm saying is that we have a plan to keep the Thunderbirds occupied. That should allow you and yours and your little one to get out of Beeman Bay, but without any of the Thunderbirds noticing you. No problems. No one biting at your heels. None of that. So, if you're still interested in doing that, we can go ahead with that. But I do want to warn you. We know something else is coming into Beeman Bay. Something real dangerous. Something divine, like yourselves. We're hoping it's not gonna throw a wrench in the whole Thunderbird plan. Shouldn't even notice them, to be honest. I'm really only telling you because I want you to be careful about it. Because I think last we heard it was I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Cody. Last we heard it was coming not via water, but was coming on the water side of Beeman Bay as opposed to the other side.
Yeah, it's essentially following the coast, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's following the coastline, so I just want to make sure you're not getting caught up in it. And like I said, I don't know rightly what it is. I know it's something calling itself like George. Wait, do I know that? Yes, I was told that earlier.
Interesting.
You wouldn't happen to have anybody on the waterline you could spare to figure out what that is? Or I mean, get eyes on it. I don't want y'all to risk yourselves, especially with conflict and whatnot.
I could do so if you could lure one of them in for even a brief conversation.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I follow. You want me to bring one of them to you now?
One of the birds. 1 for 1, yes? I can spare one if you can take one away.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I think that puts the plan too much. Our other plan, the one that gets you all out of here safely, I think that puts that in too much of a risk. So I appreciate your willingness, but better.
What precisely is your plan, Cameron?
Well, see, I will run down the plan in loose terms. Essentially, that when we first spoke to them, they were looking for supplication.
Supplication, no breathing.
um, and we basically planned to play to their ego and kind of keep them occupied. Um, Set them not against each other, not against each other to fighting, but against each other in the sense that sort of like a contest type thing. Make sure we can make all of them want to be there with us and keep our attention on them. When in reality, by doing that, it makes sure that you all have leave to get out of town.
To be perfectly honest with you, Cameron, since you have been a negotiator in respect and good faith, if they turn their back to us, what is stopping us from taking advantage of that?
Well, see, we did think about that, and the real truth of the matter is we can't have us being any sort of deciding factor in a conflict between y'all, because then, every other conflict from every other spirit, they're all going to start coming to us, and that ain't something I'm really interested in. So you could theoretically try to have your assault on them, but we'll still be there. And I don't mean this to sound like no threat, although it probably will, and it kind of still is. But if you take advantage of this plan, we will fight back.
Let us say, hypothetically, that we were to take advantage of it, but only take a few of them.
Yeah, no.
Would that make you our enemies?
It wouldn't rightly make us friends. Let me put it that way. I just, I need to make sure that when we come out of this, we ain't on either party's bad side. And for better or worse, that means probably not getting on either y'all's good side either, so.
Let me ask more directly then, Cameron. What are you and yours willing to trade? If you swear me and force me to promise not to take advantage of this, then I can enforce that promise upon my brothers and sisters. That would solve your issue, but that is a large ask when you have, in essence, given us the opportunity to break the stalemate for the first time in a long time.
Sorry, I'm not sure where the full-on question comes in on that, other than why shouldn't we take advantage of this?
Well, what are you willing to offer in exchange for the promise?
Are you looking for like a guarantee? I'm not sure what you're looking for here. Like, what am I willing to offer for you to promise this won't happen, or to guarantee it won't happen?
They are the same, yes. More to say, what is it worth to you? You see, in these stories, it is often, well, there is a lot of power in a deal, in a negotiation. So you have asked something of me. I do not know what is yours to give or not to give, or what you are willing to give to see this done. So I ask of you, what are you or your companions willing to give?
Can't really speak for my companions. I don't make promises or deals or bargains on their behalf. I sort of thought that y'all would be more interested in the chance of getting your newborn out of here, because
They attacked us.
You have made that clear. And both you and them have also made it clear that this conflict goes long beyond this particular battle here in Beeman Bay. What is it that you need from me to be willing to just skedaddle? Once we have the Thunderbird's attention on us, assuming we can keep it that long, y'all can get out with your new one. What is it you need from me to make sure that that's more important to you than trying to attack this congregation?
Something that you would find valuable to you. Vague, I know, but that is the nature of these things.
And to be clear, if I don't offer you anything, if I say, nope, not worth it, then you're definitely gonna...
Not necessarily.
Okay,
If
so
it assuages you at all, I am actually of the mind that we should take the win where we get it and simply leave. But the cluster does not have a quorum on that point, I think.
okay. And I suppose my word ain't probably worth much to you.
What do you... What is it that you are giving me your word about?
Long and short of it is, I want to make sure you and especially and honestly, you know what? Let me back that up and be crystal clear. Only one I'm real concerned getting out of here is your new one. Until it starts fighting, it's innocent of all this bloodshed and all this. I will just gesture around at the storm. All of this, all the folks. I mean, who knows how many have been lost in the city by now? And I know that's supposed to be a concern of both yours and the Thunderbirds, and it seems y'all have given that part up.
One favor that I will ask of at a later date.
Ah, hell, fine. Fine. As long as it ain't going to be nothing that brings down the wrath of any sort of thing more powerful than you, and as long as it's clear that this is a favor of me, myself alone, not anybody else, not any other organization. Don't want other spirits and other kinds of things getting the idea that we regularly weigh in on things that are...
Very well. So sworn. And you?
So sworn.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Cameron. good luck with your party.
Yeah, given the fact that we have just made this deal, I'm not sure I will be in attendance, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to risk them sensing or seeing or smelling or whatever it is that you and I have made a bargain. I hope you understand.
Very well, although
seems like it might put that whole plan of keeping them entertained and keeping them occupied at risk.
If you are concerned about that, I can take care of that as an issue for you. What they lack in cunning, they make up for in power, and their abundance of power has meant they've never had to learn cunning. Easy enough to hide what they do not know is there. They will already smell us upon all of you. You've spoken to us. At least once, in the case of the rest of them.
I suppose, yeah, that's true. Well.
Also, if we're being completely honest with each other, I presume that you will very likely fail in this endeavor and that the war will continue. But I think it would be beneficial for my people regardless of the way it goes if you succeeded. So, good luck.
Thanks, I guess.
The head nods very regally. With a smooth motion, the body descends back into the water, sinking deep, deep, deep. And for a brief moment, you see the flash of those horns and the tail as they slick through the water back out towards the bay.
Oh wait, fuck! I forgot to mention the mermaids. Oh boy. Well, I'm sure it won't be an issue.
Okay. Deb, it's about 10:15 at this point.
Okay.
You haven't gotten the phone call yet, but Cam, you're starting to walk back at around this time, right? That's when Amros is on the phone back behind you a little ways.
Yep.
Deb, Maddie comes walking out of the room, rubbing his eyes, and he says, I talked to Mom last night. So I probably need to know what's going on now.
I'm not sure what you talked to your mother about. That's between you and her.
She said there's a lot she can't tell me, but she said that you have a lot to tell me and that I have to listen to you. More than normal. So how do you want to play that?
Well, Maddie, this is real simple. And I don't think there's any information here that you didn't already know. I work for your father. We are very close.
I figured.
And he trusts
they're criminals.
Me quite a bit.
Real quick, my parents are criminals, right? They don't say it, but I know. I'm not a fucking idiot.
That's between you and your parents.
Okay.
Right. I will say you're a smart boy. Smart young man. And no more than they or I am telling you. But here's what you do need to know, Maddox. Someone's coming to town, and they're coming to hurt you. And your daddy sent me here not to be a babysitter, but sent me here for this specific situation, should it arise. And it appears that it has. So you're going to do what I say when I say it, because my only job and my only concern is keeping you alive and keeping you well. Do you understand me?
Yes, but Deb, why then are we here in this fucking town? Why was I told to go to school here? Why are you here? Why does it matter? This place is fucked. I don't know how or why, but it is. Okay? And so then you tell me somebody's coming to town to kill me. Is that because of this place? Is that because my fucking like parents are fucking criminals? Is it the government? Is it fucking like another group of criminals? Like, did they find me? If that's why you're here, to keep them off of me, why here? Is it just to hide me away? Is it to keep me somewhere far away from anything?
Maddox, let me explain again the relationship I have to your father. I am his employee. I do what he says, more so than you do. You understand me so far?
Yes.
He said that you are going to school here and that I am to go with you and keep you safe.
Okay.
Beyond that, Maddox, you're going to have to talk to your parents for answers. Because if you think I've got the type of relationship with your father that he answers to me, well, then quite frankly, you're not as perceptive as I thought you were.
So you don't know.
What I know is that something is coming here to hurt you. I say something because every indication is that it is not human. Again, you are a smart young man, very perceptive. Yeah, something's off in this town. And quite frankly, I am perhaps the least well equipped to understand what that is or why that is. The good news is I got a lot of really smart and really powerful friends, and they're all real good at that sort of thing. Now,
Deb, the dreams, I know that the fucking dreams, they were about things that happened. They were memories, but they were memories that I was filling in the holes to things I saw, to things that happened, right? But recently they're not about they're things I don't remember, okay? And I don't know why, but it clearly has to do with whatever it is, why ever it is my parents sent me here. Like okay, like the most recent one is there's a big concrete fucking building. It's all black and shit in a forest, and under the ground is a bunch of like fucking Resident Evil like rooms and shit. Okay? And then it's like a fucking cabin in the woods where they're all breaking out and shit. That's my most recent dream. So you tell me, is that a dream? Am I just watching too many fucking movies, or does that mean anything?
Maddox, if I've learned anything since I've been here, is that it all means something, right? And
okay. Next question is, do we need to get the fuck out of here and go somewhere then?
Maddox Levi Jackson.
His spine stiffens a little.
Just like I'm afraid you've mistaken my relationship with your father, it sounds like maybe you've mistaken my relationship to you. I'm here to keep you safe. That means in those matters, I'm in charge and I don't answer to nobody, including you. Do you have any experience keeping people safe? Do you have any experience skirting the law?
As you look at his face, you see a flash of it's a rage you only very occasionally see your boss and only probably once or twice in the long time that you've known him and worked with him. Just that hint of pure, like, uncontained wrath. The man is a like paragon of self-control almost all of the time, right? And you know that this cauldron exists down in there, this capacity for it. And you see there is a moment as you are berating him where it almost, you see him almost lose it, right? Almost snap back, almost yell back. You almost dig his, but then all at once you see kind of, you don't have a lot of exposure with the missus, right? But she is way more composed and way more level-headed than her husband, right? And you see that kind of like quicksilver, like, almost like mercury sort of flow over that calm as he centers himself, makes eye contact with you. You could see that the set of his shoulders, like all of his body language was from like gearing up towards violence to settling himself, taking a breath. And he nods as he makes eye contact with you and says, "Yes, ma'am."
Good news is I'm very good at this part. So we do have a plan. It does involve getting out of here, but we're not going to be getting out of here alone. Some of those friends that you saw at dinner last night, they're going to come over here. We're going to head over to Cam's place, if you remember Cam. And if you don't, that's fine. You'll be reintroduced to him shortly.
Okay. Is there anything I need to take with me?
Things you keep yourself comfortable. I'd bring that Nintendo Switch if I were you.
Sure. Okay.
Now look, Maddie, I know this is scary. Both the immediate danger and the larger question of what you're doing here, what's going on here, and who you are. While I might not be able to help you much with latter questions, I can make sure that you live long enough to answer them. And the good news is that although it might not feel like it, everybody's got to answer those questions for themselves at some point in their lives. I know it's difficult and I know it feels strange, but I'm going to do everything I can to give you the time and space to get the answers that you need. You just got to trust me that I'll get you there.
Okay. Last question, and it, I guess, doesn't really affect our working relationship, but you're human, right?
I am.
Okay. The way some of Dad's friends talk about you, combined with, I guess, the knowledge that there are things that are not human, it's just good to check, you know? Okay.
Well, and just so you know, that's the type of question. Listen, I understand. It makes a lot of sense to ask it. I understand why you're asking it. But I think under the circumstances, it's important for you to know. I don't ask that question. Not when it comes to anyone I work with. Certainly not when it comes to you or JJ or your mother. Because the answer to that question is immaterial. I am here to protect you.
Okay.
There's nothing that'll change that.
It feels like this is where we're supposed to hug, but
all right, don't tell your daddy.
Okay, I won't. Yeah, he like the hug is awkward at first, and then your Debness eventually just wins out as he like cradles in a little bit, and you can see like there's a brief moment where you do kind of realize like he's just a fucking kid, right? Yeah. And he was putting on a front, and it isn't until you've got him in your arms you're like, he's still just a fucking kid. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He hasn't.
Right. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And it's not just that he's a kid. Like, he's a spoiled rich kid.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really just like worst case scenario for this kid, but he's doing his best.
Yeah.
And I think this corresponds to then when Amros, you were gonna blink over to Deb's house right away after being given the information. You're gonna go get. Were you gonna go get Harlow and Awkward and then take them to Deb's house?
That sounds like it's the plan.
Great. Give me that roll.
Cool.
Well, interestingly, you are not able to teleport into the library. You try and you like end up on the stairs, right? And the landing, like the stairs right before the landing when you walk down into the ground to go into what used to be like this root cellar.
Hell yeah. Before I go, I do talk to Cam to make sure he knows I'm going to go grab Harlow and Awkward and see if I can bring them to Deb's. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah, I mean, okay. I'll meet you all at Deb's, I get. No, wait, am I meeting at Deb's or is Deb meeting at my place? Shit. Text Deb real quick, find out for me.
Where's your phone?
I'm driving.
Hey, hey Siri, you text Deb for me.
I love tabletop roleplay games.
All right, Omiros,
my Android
text Devin. Texting Devin.
Nope, not that. Nope. Okay, tell you what. I'll ask. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll see y'all one way or another. You're at my place or at Deb's.
Send to Devin.
Send to Devin.
Devin's the
one of my
I don't know if we got his name.
One of my 17 burner phones dings.
Devin is the guy that you call to get Thai food.
Oh, nice.
Devin's the Thai guy.
Yo, Devin, my man.
He's actually
how are you doing?
A neighbor too. He just knows a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a neighbor, and you've just been paying him to go get Thai food for you, like you've been paying him like $100 to go pick up Thai and bring it to you. Fuck, that's funny. Okay,
I teleport to.
Yeah.
Yup.
You find yourself outside of the rickety door. The door mostly fits in the frame, that you can tell that like water and potentially just like being connected to the earth has worn away at the edges, so it doesn't fully fit flush in the frame. You can see the like sort of yellow lamp light beyond. Do you just barge right in, or do you knock?
No, I take a moment to appreciate the threshold. But I knock and I say, "Are you in there? Hello?"
Yeah, you both hear Amaros knocking, Harlow and Awkward.
You see Awkward basically jump out of his skin for a sec.
We both run upstairs with matching blood on our faces.
Yeah, you are like a tier down, right? So you have to like go up a level and then walk across the room to get to the door.
Oh god.
Because the Awkward's library is like 2-tiered, and there's one little like annex off to the side on the lower tier. So,
I came as soon as I could. Oh my goodness, what happened to you two? Are you bleeding?
Not anymore.
Yeah. I saw an angel and bled, and Harlow got jealous, so he bled. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Amuro snaps his fingers and he says, "Oh, I forgot to tell Cam about the angel thing." Siri,
You forgot that thing too?
Text Cam. Tell him there's an angel.
All right, texting Dan. There's an angel.
Cam in the car. What the fuck does that even mean? Whose house am I going to?
Okay, first things first. I attempt to heal
Phone
Harlow.
Successfully used.
Phone used. Now that that's done, I'd throw the phone away.
Amiras.
Disposable iPhone.
Yeah, you just break it over your leg.
Chuck it into the woods.
Yeah.
It's fine. I've got 50 at home.
Go in your pocket, pull out another one.
Yeah, pull another one. I look at you.
This one's got games.
Yeah. I have
That
stock.
was my Candy Crush phone.
I'm just gonna make a scavenger. I'm gonna make a scavenger hunt of Amoros's lost phones.
Nope, this is the one I play Clash of Clans on. Nope, not that one.
One app per phone.
One app per phone.
Oh, the Spider
One app per
Solitaire phone,
I
my
guess.
favorite. Oh, Vampire Survivors. I quite like this game.
Okay, I attempt to heal Harlow.
Sure. Do it to it.
I do have a jinx. What does that do?
Yeah, it gives you a plus one.
Jinxes.
You're good.
Can I do just one at a time, or can I use both?
I think it's one at a time.
It's one at a time, yeah.
Okay, just curious. I can't change it. You know, it's 7 to 9 on this.
Yeah.
I heal the harm, but take it on myself.
Yeah.
Passing the buck. Oh, no, we all have it.
Yeah.
We've all been touched by an
Yeah,
angel.
matching tattoos.
And I think
I put my 2 hands up for high fives.
we
Awkwardly high five.
Amaros, I think you were at full health before this, or you should be because you had a sleep last night.
Did I have sleep last night? I know I took damage from something.
I think you took damage yesterday, and maybe you didn't sleep much last night, but I think it's enough to have replenished your health.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then
So you'd be at 6.
Cool.
And yeah, I think we litigated that this is the one type of harm that isn't affected by either your armor or your harm mitigation factors.
Yeah, I think that's fair
because
it's
the
like
spirit of it.
Yeah, the spirit of the thing,
Yeah.
and it's like coming from the bag. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool.
Harm healed.
Okay. I had questions about what you had said, but I suppose we should just all be together. That'd be easier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You
Cool.
gonna make the jump?
I reach out my hands and just say, "Are you ready?"
Abracadabra, let's go.
Okay. I will use I will use a jinx to get a +1.
Mm-hmm.
See you all when we finally meet up again.
See you later, bon voyage. It's a 9. Okay, 7 to 9. You don't quite manage it. You either all separated or you all appear in the wrong place.
Awkward doesn't move.
Actually, the way I will the way I'll litigate this is Harlow, you appear in Amoros's penthouse. Amoros, you appear at Deb's house. Harlow, you are back in your motel room.
I go to
Laying
the
in bed
fridge.
specifically.
Wait, sorry, where'd I go?
on that last one?
Your motel room.
In my hotel room. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I appear. Deb, where are you right now?
Probably in the kitchen, hugging Maddie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! I appear right next to you all. Hey.
All right, bring it in, Uncle Omeros.
Oh, all right, everybody. Come on, group hug. Everybody join in.
What? As he's just getting shuttled into the hug. Okay.
All right.
Everybody who, Omeros? It's just the three of us.
No, there's Harlow and...
It's okay. No, look, it happens to everybody. Every now and then, you don't need to worry about it.
What? Wait, how the fuck? Wait, where the fuck? You weren't here.
I've been
how
practicing.
The fuck did you... Wait. How the fuck did he get here? What the fuck?
I took the door.
Hold on, did you sneak in?
Yes. Very stealthy.
The door's over her shoulder.
How would you know I snuck in?
I took the door. From where?
Flawless logic.
I took the door. What?
I move very silently, like the wind.
Are you human?
Well, you know, what is
so no,
it
if
to
you
be
no, hold on.
Human?
If you have to qualify it, the answer is no. Because otherwise you'd just say yeah.
Oh boy,
Deb,
I'm not a good
human.
liar. Deb, I'm not a good liar.
I mean, you told me that you moved fast like the wind. What the fuck?
Is
that metaphorical?
Is human in all the ways.
He's not my uncle,
count.
I don't think. Is he my uncle?
No, I mean I'm
I technically can't
sort of
sire children.
Yeah.
I have no progeny.
What does that? Okay, that's you know what? That's one too many things for me right now. You're not human. You move fast like the wind. You might be my uncle. That's where I'm stopping. I can't take anymore. I'm full
Maddie,
up on whatever the fuck is going on.
He is not biologically your uncle. I'm using that as like a term of endearment.
Okay. Good. I guess.
There's an angel. You're an angel. No, he's an angel. The thing coming to get you is an angel.
Okay, what?
Sean, that was genius. Sean, that was genius.
That was good.
Hold on, am I an angel?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
What do you mean?
I disappeared.
Like the wind.
I find Harlow.
Deb,
I'm making a sandwich in your kitchen.
Maddie,
okay.
I'm telling you, the best thing to do in times like this, just get your stuff together. We'll get ready to leave. We can sort all this out later, but now's just not the time. You're just going to have to roll with a few punches for a little bit.
That guy smelled crazily like a sandalwood candle, which I didn't think was like a real smell that existed. I guess it's okay, you know what?
Well, here's what's going to...
We're good.
Here's what's going to really confuse you.
Sure.
I think it's more like sandalwood candles smell like Omeros.
Fuck off. I was at too many. I guess we went down one for the uncle and then back up like 5 for an angel being somehow involved.
But I bet you're not thinking about something trying to come here and kill you.
I am. If it's an angel.
Nah, he must have got that wrong.
Right. So that means I'm an angel.
I think he was talking to me. I think he's got a little crush on me.
I don't think that's true, but that's all I have to work with currently. So I'm gonna
dare
go.
You, Maddie.
When are we leaving? I need to fucking charge shit.
I don't know. I've been saying you should get your stuff together for like a half hour.
Fuck me,
at this
fine.
point.
I will go start charging shit. I've got. Fuck, one of them's out of. Oh my god, damn it! Fine, just give me like. He's wandering off to his room. Like,
I will not stop him nor correct him, but I will go to a drawer in the kitchen and pull out 2 fully charged, like, battery rechargers and just put them in my purse.
Yeah. So yeah, you can hear him, like, he gets into his room and he, like, kind of bumps the door, right? It doesn't fully close, it just sort of hits the lock and like bounces a little bit. And when he's in there, you can like, he's not making any sound, but just the sounds he is making are very furtive and anxious, right?
Yeah.
Like lots of opening and closing, lots of pacing around, a lot of wasted movement, right?
Yeah. Great.
So Amros,
he can work it out that way. That's fine.
Amros, you're jumping to who?
Harlow.
Okay, yeah. You appear, Harlow. What are you doing in Amros' house? By the way, you, as you're sitting, there's a moment where you see Artemis walk around the edge of the cat tree out of nowhere, right? Which you've seen Artemis do this trick before. Artemis is very conspicuously ignoring you, and climbs up on the cat tree and stares out the window.
Oh, okay. Well, I was definitely eating out of the fridge, but if I catch sight of her, I won't say or do anything. I'll just with something in my mouth, I'll just open up a can of like Fancy Feast for her and put it on the floor.
Yeah, the eyes flick to the Fancy Feast, then back to you, and then just lock onto the Fancy Feast. Artemis is not moving, but the eyes have not left the Fancy Feast on the floor. Amros, you appear in the center of the living room, seeing Harlow mid-bite, having kneeled down.
I'm sitting on your counter, like cross-legged, eating a sandwich.
Like with a can of Fancy Feast.
Oh, you're here. Okay.
Right? What are the odds? It was really lucky.
In your head, Amros, you hear, the intruder observed the proper forms.
They are well versed in the rituals.
Indeed. I quite like the Moon Boy.
I look at the sandwich and I look at you, Harlow, and I go, "That's a good idea. We should make some for the others and then go."
I pull out one that I've made for you.
Yes. Ooh, pimento. Okay. Do you want to give it another shot? See if we can find Awkward?
Third time's the charm. I stick out my arm. Let's do it.
That's right. I will try once more to step through the threshold. I will use the last jinx that Doug benevolently gave to me to see if that will help. And we are aiming for Awkward. Let's go, baby!
Yes!
Hell yeah.
So that's the two of you. One. Yeah, the two of you appear next to Awkward's bed. You see Awkward just laying there with his phone.
I hand you a sandwich.
Immediately when you come in, I like shove the phone down, and then I see the sandwich, and I just like go for it. Oh, nice snacks!
Hey, sorry, we didn't have time to text. Is that cool?
Yeah. Texting. Who does that, anyways? We should go.
Right. Yes. Grab your sandwich. We're out of here. We're out of here.
Before we do that, I will jinx you again. And A9, you get 1.
1 is amazing.
Okay, big money, no whammies. Let's see.
Big money. We are heading towards. We're heading towards Deb. Okay, a 10 is good.
We did it. They all appear. Deb, you for that moment as they appear, realize, oh, thank God Maddie is in the fucking room.
Right, I mean,
and does not see the group.
It takes me like a split second, but then I'm like, oh, that must be the door, and like stomp over the door and open it. I'm like, yeah, come on in, everybody, and close the door.
I look at almost looks at Harlow and Awkward, puts his hand, like, tightens the grip on your hands and just says, "We did it! We did it!"
Just jumping up and down.
Yeah.
The whole pat down to make sure we have all of our appendages and shit.
Yep.
Welcome, everybody.
Okay.
Welcome back, Omaros.
It worked, as I knew it would. So we need Cam.
Cam is just driving in circles at this point. I've been circling whatever block I was on for at least 15 minutes at this point. Just somebody's gonna
right in the rain,
right?
in the just pouring rain.
What's going on? I can't see shit.
Omaros, weren't you with Cam?
Yes, but then the angel happened, right? And then I had to gather them. We got separated. We have to text Cam to tell him.
I'll call Cam.
Yeah, smash cut to as the phone is ringing, Cam hits a huge puddle.
Fucking finally, where the fuck am I going?
Hey, Deb, where are we?
We're at my house.
Oh, we're at Deb's.
Yeah, am I meeting y'all at Deb's, or is Deb getting Maddie and going to my place? I'm halfway in between the two.
Yeah, do we need to get going, Deb?
Well, the original plan was for Cam to meet us here, but that's just so that we weren't traveling alone. I think at this point, there's plenty of people to travel together. So if Cam just wants to head back to his place, we'll meet there.
All right. Did you hear that, Cam? We'll see you at your house.
See y'all there.
Okay. I'll order a Domino's pizza to meet us at the place.
Yeah, they're
My
like
storage unit.
You order a Domino's. When you make the call, the person who answers it is like, "There's two of us here, and one of them is the driver, so it's gonna be a while."
$40 tip.
Done.
I don't,
up.
but just for the bit, I so desperately want to slap the phone out of your hand and be like, "We have pizza at home. We have Domino's at home.
We've got bagel bites in the shop. Okay, we're good." Okay, so you all proceed to.
We all meet.
Maddie comes back. Maddie comes back out with a backpack. It is very clearly like heavily loaded with stuff.
Yeah.
He's put on he's changed his clothes. Looks like he's probably run his longish hair under, like, just get done the sink bath where you just rub some like water on it. He's looking still pretty shaken up, Deb. He's keeping his composure, but you know the kid pretty well, right? And you can see he's not really very steady at the moment. And yeah, you all proceed to, I assume, directly to the storage unit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It takes you a bit of time, but around, at this point, we'll say like 11:30, just to be safe. Between Cam getting to you getting over there, 11:30, 11:45, you arrive at Cam's storage unit.
All right. Maddie, this is where it gets weirder and maybe even a little uncomfortable, but I'm going to ask you to trust me. we're not sure exactly what's coming or how it knows where you are, right? But Veronica over here, in the back of Veronica, right? It makes it real difficult to track someone or something. So take your stuff, hop in the back of that truck, and hang out there for the time being. Just make this as difficult on whatever's coming as possible. Understood?
Sure.
Hold on. Maddie.
Yeah.
We do know what it is. It's an angel. A divine creature.
Yeah, Amros said that.
Yeah. And it appears quite sinister.
Sure.
And is leaving a path of destruction in its wake. And it's probably because you have a special gift.
Okay.
Oh,
And
now
so it is good
JJ didn't tell
to
me
go
nothing
hide.
about
I just
having
wanted to
give
let
him
you
a
know.
birds and the bees speech. I don't want to be talking about his special gift.
I just wanted to be letting you know that there is something very, very big that is coming on a cosmic scale. And that's how important you are. And I smile and pat his cheek.
I
will take him by the shoulders and guide him to Veronica while he is.
Yeah.
Say,
it's just like
say Harlow.
Yeah.
All right, just
okay. Yeah. Okay.
How exactly do you know all this?
I asked.
Asked who?
Awkward.
He smiles awkwardly.
Awkward? How exactly do you know all of this?
Well, I kind of looked into it, if you catch my drift.
I take a step closer. Awkward?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know what's coming?
I saw him, like, face to face, and he saw me.
And you could tell he was an angel just because you saw him? Did he have big old wings?
No, I think we're linking of modern depictions of angels. It had a lot of eyes, but like not at face value.
Think of a poetic illustration of cosmic infinite knowledge and seeking, and that force wants to consume a creature that's capable of dreaming of the future. I think. That's my guess. But there was something about trying to fetch him, someone said? Was that awkward? Did you mention
I don't know if
collecting him?
I'm not certain I have the same malevolent insights that you do.
Oh, I just kind of thought the path of destruction was like categorically differential from most of the appearances of divine cosmic entities in the text as written, like as this one is, right? Like they don't usually come in a path of destruction unless they are, well, effectively already like revelatory imageries, which is like all more recent shit anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like we're missing something.
You said you saw him?
Yeah.
Where'd you see him?
On a road. Looks like he was hitchhiking.
Any signs on that road? Highway signs? Street names? Anything that might
Not that I
help
saw.
us?
I mean, if you want, I could look again.
No,
Is there any way you could maybe give me awkward? Could you maybe give me an image of George?
Do you mean the nondescript man, or do you mean the eyes?
Oh, please, the nondescript man.
It's. I don't think I made Awkward an artist.
Can you like psionically commune it to me anyway? I don't know your power.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't
that
know
I
that you've got that particular sauce.
Uh-huh.
You got a lot of weird shit going on. I'm not sure that
For
that's
sure.
like one of your skill sets yet.
No, but that'd be cool. I don't. Is that an option in?
I
Monster of the
don't
Week?
know, but shit gets weird sometimes, and people do stuff.
I mean, I can describe him. Average height, average build, brown hair, brown eyes. Nothing specific. Does that help?
Okay, so if I were to cast a divination spell based off of what you just of average size with brown hair and brown eyes in boring clothes, I don't think it's gonna work. No.
He had a bomber jacket.
Oh, great! I'm sure that'll narrow it down.
And a gun.
Right, actually, that might be something. Hold on.
The revolver specifically.
I'm gonna pull out a thin glass jar of bones and begin rolling it between my hands and talking to myself. I'd like to try using magic to observe another place and try to find him, but I don't know if that's going to work or if you want to give me any negative modification to that.
Okay, I think let's go with a -2. Similar problem to Awkward, but you have a slightly better footing in that regard. Ever so slightly.
Ooh.
Insane.
Okay. So I after my murmured prayer, I clasp my hands around the jar. The etchings of my the circle that has been scarred across my fingers sort of illuminates faintly in a silvery light. And then I uncork the jar and toss the bones and read over them for a second. Like, oh my god.
Okay, your vision coalesces into kind of a little bit what like Awkward described. You see just the man. He is walking down the street. It is like it's hard to tell time of day because it's stormy, but he's clearly getting rained on quite hard. As you are watching him, he's got his eyes kind of cast down, and you see he's occasionally reaching into his pocket, looking at his phone, and then putting the phone back into his pocket. It gets wet each time, so he's being pretty quick every time he does. As he his eyes kind of glance to the road back, they pass by where your like subjective sense of self is. And I need you to roll me and act under pressure. This is absolutely just another day kind of situation. However, first we're gonna kick off your Occam's because this might be important, right? So
yes,
we'll kick off your Occam's broadsword. This thing is an unnatural creature, 100%. But that it will be important for this +1 forward you're working with on this just another day roll.
Sure, yeah. All right. Woo.
Okay. Let's see. What's a hard choice here? So the choice before you is you feel yourself becoming corporeal on the street in front of this man, without like against your will, right? As his brow is furrowing, as he seems to look at you, you look down and can see the outline of your form. Everybody else back in the warehouse can see Harlow beginning to kind of turn translucent, almost like the outline sort of rimmed in moonlight and in like shifting, like glimmering shadows, as Harlow's first the legs, then the arms. Harlow, the choice before you is you can just lean into this and go with it and get a lot of information about what this process is, and probably a very big insight about this thing based off of how it must be doing this, right? But that requires you to consciously experience the spell, therefore letting it work, right? Or you can resist it. Just say, nope, I'm back into my real body. I'm not doing this, right? Fuck that. And those are your two options. One
Oh
is
yeah,
to experience
easy.
the working, the other is to not.
Easy. I turn my head to make eye contact with Amoros, and then I step into whatever is occurring. I'm walking right into it.
Okay. uh you everybody sees Harlow fully disappear, gone. You suddenly, Harlow, are drenched. It is soaking wet. First things first is give me a sharp roll.
Okay. Do.
Okay. You all of the descriptors I've used before, true. As you are looking and you feel just how like saturated you immediately are with this downfall, you look at him and he maybe he doesn't look quite as wet as he should. Like it doesn't quite look like he is being rained on to the same degree you feel that you are being rained on, right? Certainly if he's just been walking down the road out in this. His eyes like furrow, and he says, hey there.
Hey. I take off like my glasses and my hat.
Yeah. You just came out of the trees. Are you okay? Do you need help?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Huh. Oh, well, it'd be better if I caught a ride, but can't
Oh yeah,
complain, I suppose.
where are you headed? And I kind of look behind him.
Not sure exactly. That way. Well, the way past you, I guess.
Oh, well, what's that way?
Not sure. But it's where I'm going. So,
Is that what you want?
yeah, that's why I'm going there. I'm sorry, do you need help? Like, it doesn't
Do
look
you?
like you're
You look
much
sick.
prepared. Me?
Yeah. Are you
Oh,
all right?
yeah, I'm fairly good. Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry, what's
you
your
don't.
name? My name's George.
Oh, I'm Harlow.
Oh, he reaches forward to shake your hand. You see, he is still just idly like twirling this giant gun in the opposite hand. He doesn't seem to notice or really even clock that he's doing it, but he does reach forward to like reach a hand out, right? He's very clearly coming across towards you, right? Like meeting
Mm-hmm.
you and not meeting you halfway.
I gently put my hands up, like in surrender, to kind of indicate that I am peaceful but threatened.
Yeah, he takes a step back, blinks, and holds a hand up and says, "Sorry about that. Like I
Are
said,
you okay?
do you? Yeah, where were you? Were you camping?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not from around here, are you?
No, not as such.
Where are you from, George?
Huh. Not rightly sure, I suppose, but not too concerned about it either.
How long have you been walking, George?
I guess as long as I have memories, so while.
Can I help you find what you're looking for, George?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, first, seems like you need help. I, forgive, correct me if I'm wrong, but rarely do people come running out of the woods and strike up a conversation with a stranger for no reason.
Yeah, but also, I'll point at his firearm. That's even less common.
Oh, yeah, this is second time I've had this conversation. That's interesting. This is mostly just a deterrent. You want me to put it away?
Please, yeah.
Sure. He slides it into a he doesn't have a holster. He just puts it into a what looks like a just long pocket. You
Okay.
clock pretty quickly that that gun probably shouldn't be able to fit in that pocket like that. But you can see the handle
Sure, yeah.
sticking out, but nothing else, right? But that gun is way too big for what seems to just be, dark jean pockets.
Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of a fuckery.
Yeah, something weird is happening there. Yeah. He puts
Okay,
both
I'm
hands
gonna
up.
work. I'm gonna work on taking off my hoodie, so I'm just like in my overalls, but like
Yeah,
pretty exposed.
he shakes his head. He's like, no, 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 no. You don't get more wet. Keep it
No,
on.
it. This is how I like to be out in the forest.
Oh.
What are you walking to?
I think somebody is in trouble.
Do you know who?
No.
Do you know why they're in trouble?
No, not really.
Did
I
someone
tend to
tell you that
just
they are?
no, not that either. I tend to just know when I get there.
You go somewhere and you find someone who is in trouble?
Something like that, yeah. When I need to know, I
And,
simply do. Like, for instance, I know you're friends with Awkward. I spoke with him earlier.
uh-huh. Right, yeah. Okay.
You,
Did you like it?
Arlo, right? He talked
Yeah,
about you.
yeah, I didn't lie about that. Yeah.
He seems like a person in dire need, to be honest, but he won't ask me. We've been communicating a little bit. He pats a. You realize he pats the same pocket that his phone or that the gun went into, and like
Okay.
pats it like he's referring to a phone.
He needs help? Is that what you said?
That's what he seems like, but I mean, anybody who calls themselves awkward, it's just
Oh, yeah.
surely he has a name, and
Yeah,
he
but I
seems
mean, names are difficult for people. You gotta find the one you actually like, you know?
sure.
Do you like George?
I like it well enough. Yeah, it's my name, so
Have you always had the name George?
long as I can remember.
What
Harlow, you might want
happens
to.
when
Harlow, I'm sorry to cut you off. You might want to move along. I've been... This road is more dangerous than I really anticipated. I've been mugged several times, and I suspect it's going to happen soon enough.
Has that what's been happening on your walk?
Yeah, but once they see my my firearm, they tend to rightly decide to do something else, which is really what it's for.
Usually.
Usually. Real quick, snap to the other side. All of you have seen Harlow go, right? Amros, what do you do?
I don't want to step on this very cool scene, but Almaros would try to get to Harlow. But
Okay. So
I
we'll
want
snap back to the
Fair.
snap back to the
Yeah.
conversation,
that's
and I'll
fair.
find and we'll wait for a beat. Okay, so we'll snap
Yeah,
back to the
cool.
conversation for a moment.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's looking back the road up he came, and then his brow furrows, and he looks past you. And you turn and can see in the far distance, coming from what would be the direction, I guess, of Beeman Bay, right? Is you see several helicopters. If you'd like to speak afterwards, that's fine, but I really would recommend you return to your camp.
Honestly, I just want to know what's going on.
Oh,
Why this is
well,
happening and what is happening.
I'm afraid I might not be able to help with that, Harlow.
Do you want to? Or wish you could?
I don't necessarily wish that I could, but I would like to help you if there is a way that I can, but in the meantime, as I said, I would recommend returning to your campgrounds.
Well, that might be a little bit more difficult than I'd like to admit. Just kind of look up at the sky.
Yeah. You see the helicopters getting a little closer, and his brow furrows further, and he sighs, and he says, "This group has already tried thrice to accost me, to stop me. I really wish they wouldn't, but I guess the resistance is what tells me that I'm on the right path. That's how those things usually work, right?"
Really, in my experience. I mean, I don't really want to stop you, George, because I don't know what you're doing. I just don't want people to die for no reason. And
Good.
honestly, that includes you.
Then might I recommend you stand some distance behind me if you refuse to return to your campgrounds.
If you go where you're going, is someone going to die?
I hope not.
What are you expecting to say?
I will try
What
to
have you said
ask them to
before?
leave.
A person?
What?
A person?
Usually one of them tries to speak with me first. First, they tried to take me into custody. Then they tried to have me disarm myself. I'm wondering what they will offer or demand this time, but they speak with me first, and I offer to them to simply leave. Apparently that is not sufficient.
I think I want to help you because I don't want you to do what you've done before and just have the same thing happen again. If you don't mean anyone harm, I can help you. I don't want you or anything in captivity, especially for interrogation or experimentation.
I will take your words to heart, Harlow, but we are out of time. If you would like, we can carry this conversation further after we are done, but this place will not be very safe. Shortly, I should think. He turns, takes a. Clearly you gave the posture of "don't walk towards me," right, earlier. So he takes a couple big steps to the side to make it clear he's not like trying to walk past you necessarily, like bump into you, get in your space. He's
I'll
just
sort of
taking
let him
an orbit
circle
around.
and
Yeah,
I'll give him the berth and
yeah,
allow him to pass. Yeah.
yeah. He's got both hands in his bomber jacket. As he takes a couple steps forward, he starts to whistle a little bit. Amros, this is when you appear standing next to Harlow. Currently, for the first moment, you're facing the wrong way, right? So you're facing where he was just standing. Then you clock Harlow's glance as Harlow's watching the back of this figure. And you could see the helicopters in the distance getting closer.
Well, the first thing is, I look at Harlow and say, "Are you okay?"
Uh, he kind of has a like desperate and curious expression and says, I've got to walk with him. He says he doesn't want to hurt anybody,
Good.
but he says every time he goes anywhere, they don't understand.
Well, maybe he'll understand this. Hey! I walk towards him, trying to get his attention.
Oh, were you camping with Harlow there?
No.
Well,
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Maybe. It could be true. Could be returning to home. I'm not really sure. But I also can't have this conversation. You should really find someplace safe for you and your friend.
I was thinking the same thing, but for you.
Oh, there's nothing they can do that will stop me. So,
They
make
can't,
yourselves clear.
but I can.
Oh. So, you're intending to do what exactly?
Give you a warning.
Sure.
Don't come to Beeman Bay. It is protected.
Oh. Well, if that is where I'm walking to, then I guess we'll be at cross purposes soon then.
Perhaps we will.
What's your name?
My name is Omeros.
Huh. Maybe George is my last name. Either way, you can call me Saint George.
I've never known a saint to carry a gun.
He smiles.
if I were you, I'd keep that gun put away, and I'd turn around and walk back from wherever you came from.
I will take your word into advisement, but unfortunately, I walk where I walk, so I'll be continuing to do that now, unless you have anything more to say.
No.
It was nice meeting you, Amros.
Our paths will cross. I hope, for both of us, it won't be the last time. Again, do not come to Beeman Bay.
His head cocks, and you see, like, he was kind of continuing to turn, like he's looking at you over his shoulder, and his eyes fully, like, lock on to you. And you see they shift down to the bag, and his gaze narrows, and he says, "Interesting. Well, whatever it is you have leashed in there, I recommend you keep it contained."
We'll see.
He nods to you, flashes a seems to be genuine, though it's kind of hard to tell, smile as he goes walking down the road towards the helicopters.
I turn to Harlow and say, we should get out of here. Also, I think he's definitely coming now, so our plan is on the move.
Okay. Hey, George, I do want to talk.
Maybe in Beeman Bay, then. He doesn't turn around as he continues to walk.
I mean, I can't promise you that he won't kick your ass if you go to Beeman Bay.
He, with the hand holding the gun, sort of waves the, like he's waving his hand, but the gun is in his hand, so it's sort of like waving the gun back behind his head. And he goes, "Maybe they'll get me first." As you see the first of the helicopters getting, like, it basically looks like it has seen him, clocked where he is exactly, and is beginning to spin to the side, to sort of strafe. Do you guys leave or do you stay?
I try to teleport us away.
Okay. Do it to it.
Let's see. I could use some XP.
Okay.
Nailed it in
Oh,
this
you're
moment.
nailing it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the last thing the two of you, and this is actually where we will end the episode, as you return safely to Cam's storage unit. The last thing the two of you see is the one that is strafing fully open fires with what looks like a mounted turret as a door slides open. The bullets rip up the earth around this man simply standing there. You can see no, like, tension, no, like, there's no shift in his posture as he levels the gun. And the last thing two of you hear is a sound like 100 thunderbolts crashing all at once as the gun fires, and you don't see the aftermath. You just hear that crack. And that is where we'll end the episode.
Cool.
This was a fun one.
That was crazy. That was crazy. That was a lot of crazy.